with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board be charged award because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's Norton burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bag, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday the 17th of November 2024. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. My weekend's been okay, aside from the fact that I'm no well. I'm a bit sniffly, I'm a bit bugged, you know. It is winter to be fucking fair, so it's not a huge surprise that you will fucking get sick sometimes. But yeah, I've basically just been a lazy bastard this weekend, trying to fucking recover, you know, hot drinks and all that crap, plenty of bed rest, you know the drill. But nothing will come in the way of me trying to fucking do bingo though, you know what I mean? I'm still out to do bingo, so good stuff indeed. And yeah, so hope you've all had a good weekend. Phil Burnell so had a very busy spending weekend because of his spending $1,375 on WWE Champions. And TJ Gamebox is saying this is the most accurate he's ever been calculating Phil's numbers. So there you go, $1,375 on the current contest, which ended 12 minutes ago from this tweet, which was from yesterday, almost 24 hours ago now. Both coin packs are the same, 40 for 100. Total was 1402, but I calculated it for extra packs. This is the most accurate it's ever been. So Phil Burnell well on away on this game and spent an absolute minimum of $1,375. Some things never can change, yeah? Some things do not change when it comes to Phil Burnell and his spending habits. What are these notifications for? What's this all about? Yeah, kinda. So in Phil's kick chat right now, I stand with Phil just fucking, you know, larping away, like just ranting about fucking detractors. Phil equals the Chad, detractors equals this sad green slimy fucking figure. Up in the attic, inside their dilapidated attic, while refusing to help their elderly ill parents. Shinko and Steve are giant, disingenuous hypocrites that need to be taught some lessons. The word is taught, of course, but don't tell that to I stand with Phil. Losers hard, trying hard to get Phil's attention but fail miserably. I thought I'd share that with Steve and Shinko on Twitter. Jesus Christ, man, but that's Phil's kick chat, and there's no sign, there's no, Phil's in his kick chat, look at that. I have no idea who those people are. Aww. Apparently, even though Steve was, somebody said in Phil's chat a few days ago, Steve Reddead is a genius, and that person was leaned instantly. Phil Burnell is trying to claim that he doesn't know who Steve Reddead is, but he keeps referring to his 8-hour long videos. He absolutely knows who Steve Reddead is. To be fair, I stand with Phil when I said Steve. I didn't say Steve, oh, but they just said Steve, you know, it could be fucking random, any Steve, you know. But and yeah, if you guys certainly knows who you are, he keeps fucking telling you to go to sleep. Oh god, yeah, I mean, so in case people aren't aware, Mister's been back. Mister's back in the following things. They've been away for like a couple of months, I think it is. So Phil is on Kick now, as well as YouTube. He's on YouTube, but he's also on Kick. Double dipping, essentially. You know what I mean? He's dipping his toes in both waters, and he's trying his best to try and make as much money as possible on Kick as well as YouTube. So yeah, this is why. So he dual streams. So when he goes live on both platforms. So yeah. And yeah, but there's a lot you've missed, Mister, to be fair. It's hard, it's going to be hard to try and catch you up on things, but yeah, a lot's going on. Jesus, man. It's funny as well. Steve shared one of his favourite moments from the Dead Sea Scrolls. I've never seen this before, and it was pretty fucking good, I thought.
To share, that's not that one, unfortunately. This is Trumbull Mall.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Curtis for the super chat. It says, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, Phil fucking said that himself. Part of me wants to actually watch that video to see it for myself, and part of me doesn't want to do it because I know I'm going to fucking go into some sort of very personalised rant about it. When Phil's fucking talking about fucking food banks, whatever, you know what I mean, and this fucking news thing for his local area, talking about, you know, oh, if you're going to donate food for people who need it, not shit, and Phil actually came out with the fucking words, beggars can't be choosers. And like, nah. Like, nah. I might watch it some, not today. I might watch it at some point, but I'm not gonna watch it today. I'm too sick to fucking rant and rave. So nah. But yeah, this clip here from Steve though, from Dead Sea Scrolls, really caught them both off guard.
Why Saturday, September 13th, and Phil is not was. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you serious? Whoa. Was a tight tourney. However, Phil failed to show up to his own tourney. So we organized our own little one with 8 competitors.
Imagine not showing up to your own goddamn tournament. That's what fucking caught him off guard, you know. Dead Sea Scrolls, look through all these old things, all these fucking, like, look at the fucking thing. This is from September 2003, you know. So it's a real deep dive that ALT goes on sometimes, and Steve joins as well sometimes. Other people do it. So it's a great thing to look back on and see Phil's like antics on the internet back in the fucking day. And this old message here about Phil not even attending his own tournament. Jesus, man. So I caught them both off guard. It fucking, you know, made Steve's back explode with laughter. You know how it goes. And also, I thought these screenshots were pretty good as well. That being said, clipped a few screenshots. You know, Phil's video titles. These are Phil Burnell's video titles on videos he's made over the years. Alert, my future on YouTube is at stake. Please support. And also, alert, I'm stuck in limbo because of YouTube and need your help. And also, important, I need some extra support until new releases. And then the last thing was, somebody in a video saying, you may actually save your career yet. Choose wisely or forever come ground low beef. And Phil said my career never needed saving. Phil Burnell actually came out with the words, my career never needed saving. Hashtag save the house. How can you fucking say that? But there you go. And yeah, Shinko seems to have found some good humour in the screenshots from Kick. This fucking shit here. Was that one of them? Lol, did Phil just ban somebody in his fucking Kick chat? Was that one of them? What's this message here? Can I see this message? Oh, Frog. He banned Frog, I think. I can't see Frog's message, sadly. We can't fucking see it. Oh, we can see it actually. Hold on a second. We'll just go to fucking Raw Phil. Where are you, Raw Phil? Well, you'll be here somewhere there if I can go. What was I saying? I want to see what Frog said. Thank you for the music. Oh, come on, Raw Phil. Why have you not got the Kick chat open as well? Boo to you. Raw Phil doesn't have a Kick chat open. He will eventually have the Kick chat shown as well on screen, but for some reason he's fucking not got it yet. Disappointed. Hold on, maybe Dark Dave will have it. Dark Dave might have it.
Laughing at
Dark Dave will have it. Oh, you dancer. Let's rewind. Okay.
never talks to those around.
Why are you retweeting that mentally? Hold on. Frog's messages doesn't seem to appear ever. I'm looking at the bottom here and it doesn't seem to fucking appear ever. Why are you retweeting that mentally? And it just fucking goes, huh? I don't know. I guess we'll never fucking know who Phil actually fucking banned or whatever. Get him out, security, get him out. The Trump voice. Anyway, Phil's back from his fucking break. You know, Saturdays are Phil's new deal. That's something else to educate yourself, Mister. There's something else you need to understand about Phil Burnell. Apparently the internet loves him now, and he's received so much support that Phil Burnell can now afford to have multiple days off per week. Every Saturday is a day off for Phil, and usually he'll have like one day stream as well off during the week. So yeah, Phil Burnell can now actually afford the luxury to have some more time to fucking enjoy doing things with his family. Yeah, that's a new thing for you to discover as well. Also, DSP Reacts is dead. There's no more DSP Reacts on Sundays, Mondays, however. So there we go. Ah, bloody hell. No, we can close that. We'll just keep Phil's stream open. So he's not live yet. He's still not live yet. He's just blaring away. Good morning, all about to get up and running. I was waiting for the stream title. So this is not updated. Usually when Phil wants to come up with a last second alteration to the topics he'll talk about on stream, he will change his title. But nah, it still says back from break, catch up podcast, and blah 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 blah. How about we do this, okay? Phil spent Friday night playing fighting games. So how about we watch Mighty D's compilation of Phil being toxic while he ruins Marvel vs. Capcom, thinking that all other players are scared of him. I've not actually seen it yet, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it. Also big up to Lord Diaz. Lord Diaz saying he's having a renaissance. Like, yeah, Phil claimed he's had a fucking renaissance. But yeah, Lord Diaz, I hope you're feeling better, pal. I seen the wee updates you had from your wrestling, that backdrop, you know, the backdrop fucking left you kind of fucked up a bit. So hopefully you're feeling better, whatever, and hopefully no damage done.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. The first time we're doing this in a very, very long time.
What I expected.
Jade says, "You're welcome for the mic." Yeah, thank you, Jade, for telling me about the mic. I didn't know the mic wasn't working. I appreciate you tagging me and telling me.
It looks like you.
What do you mean that no? Hold on. What do you mean that no? You just spent like this. You're tapping it, wondering well it's not working or whatever. He knew. Is he pretending to Jade that he didn't know and is trying to make Jade feel extra special by trying to insinuate that Jade said the fucking stream? He clearly knows the microphone is not working.
Jade says, "You're welcome for the mic." Yeah, thank you, Jade, for telling me about the mic. I didn't know the mic wasn't working. I appreciate you tagging me and telling me.
It looks like YouTube viewers are way down tonight. We only have 139 viewers on YouTube, so I don't know what to say. People said they wanted fighting games back. They told me adamantly they missed them.
Ah, so it's the people's fault for not showing up. It's not your fault for fucking doing the content. It's the people's fault for. I love it every fucking time. Every single goddamn fucking time. It's never ever going to be Phil Burnell's fault. It's going to be the people's fucking fault for apparently fucking telling them they wanted to see this return.
Please bring them back. So I brought them back, and I don't know what to say.
I have a new sound clip thanks to Aviga for anytime Phil says something annoying.
Stupid fucking cunt!
There we go, fucking, yeah. Aviga said that to me and I thought, I'm stealing that immediately.
Stupid fucking cunt!
I received a $1.10 tip.
Who is an idiot, so I'm just not going to read that. He's a moron. Okay.
I'm tired of people who make excuses for it. It's like, oh, well, there's no excuse. It's not me. Listen, if I did a politics stream last night and it brought in 1,000 viewers, if I'm playing Bloodborne and it's bringing in 300-400 viewers, but then I play a certain game and the viewers are way down, then it's not me.
Well, look, how do you explain that there are some shenanigans going on? There's definitely fucking botting going on. If you, on average, get 30 to 40 viewers per stream on Kick, but then on one random stream, you get 1,000. And I love how on the Friday, Phil never saw an uptick in fucking viewership on Kick. It went straight back down to like fucking 29 or whatever. Let's go to his Kick channel. I closed his Kick channel. God damn, I was going to go to his fucking Kick channel right now and see how many people are fucking sitting there waiting. We still can, obviously. We know. We could just go to his community page. Blah 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 blah. Find his Kick channel. We go here. How many people are waiting for Phil Burnell to go live right now? Does it even say? It doesn't fucking say. Does it show you how many people are chatting? I don't even fucking know. No idea. I can guarantee that when Phil goes live, there'll be like fucking between 30 to 40 people on Kick. And right now, there's 51 waiting on YouTube for Phil to go live, who is technically officially late as things stand. You have to do a quick restart. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you don't fucking take care of your fucking technology, Phil.
You know what I mean? It's what I'm playing that's driving viewers here or not. So I don't like it when people try to make excuses for that. So like, there's no excuse. It's the game. You know, that's 3.
There's no excuse. It's just the game.
Gifted subs over on Kick from Darkside Pimp so far tonight. On the YouTube side, it sure would be great to get some super chats or memberships. We got nothing on the YouTube side. So if you're watching on YouTube, please consider a super chat, super sticker, or membership. Okay? No!
Inflatable pig nipples just tipped me $1.10. Oh boy. Thanks, inflatable pig nipples.
Like I said, it would be great to get some support on the YouTube side. Right now, we have no super chats, no memberships, no gifted memberships, nothing like that on the YouTube side. I realize that some people tipped, and thank you for that. But to get some YouTube viewer support would be great.
Mr. seems so confused, like Darkside Pimp. Fucking what has happened here? It has nothing to do with us, it's on his Kick side of things. Darkside Pimp is his biggest whale on Kick, who has gifted Phil Burnell 445 subs on Kick. Second place is Rend with 194, and third place is Void with 180. Void though has been banned since then, because apparently they were too demanding. So even though Void is third on the lifetime gifters, they will not increase that anytime soon, because they and Phil had a falling out. Make of that what you will. Glorious stuff indeed. And he's still not live yet, fucking hell. Anyway, let's see him make more excuses for why he's fucking everything's going wrong.
Let's get some likes on the stream. We have no likes whatsoever. I'm just kidding. We have like 20 something likes. Let's get more likes on the stream. We're over 100 viewers on the YouTube. We can get more than that. Oh. Did he just rage quit? No fucking way. Dude, I beat a master rank player. Easily. Destroyed him. He fucking quit after the first match. He realized he was going to lose again because I was just going to keep mirror matching him to have even fight, and he quit.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Wow, dude. Okay then. I mean, master rank, and he said, oh wait, this is someone who actually plays the game. And then he got spanked and he quit. And he rage quit. Dude, these people are all terrible scrubs. And how much you want to bet that guy had a high rank? How much do you want to bet? That guy had a high rank. This is all that's left.
It could be a connection fucking issue or some pish Phil. There's no guarantees I fucking rage quit here. Look at the health bar as well. It's quite a fucking close game. In fact, the person had more health than you did. How have they rage quit when they're fucking the more likely to win in this scenario?
This is what's left in this collection. A bunch of rage quitting scrub pussies. I mean, how many in a row do I have to fight here? This is absolutely ridiculous. A master who I spanked and he rage quit. A guy who can't even finish the match before he rage quit. This is tremendous.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
But again, these people are looking to save face. Like, oh, I can't possibly lose to Darkside Phil.
I'm actually good at this game.
I'm not a high-level tournament player, but dude, I played the shit out of this game back in the day. That's why I'm good. These people are acting like I'm some scrub or something and I should be losing. No, I'm actually very good at this game.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
There's stuff that they're trying to do. Their gimmicks and shit don't work on me. I just find it hilarious. So I stopped playing Street Fighter 6 regularly at the end of the summer. And then I went back and I played Terry a little bit. But since then, the entire FGC all agrees Cammy's overpowered. They all agree it now. It's like, yeah, she always was. She literally always was. That's why when they've tweaked the game 3 times, they never nerfed her or buffed her. They just leave her. She was already good. So she doesn't need any tweaks. So I've said it since the launch. Now, of course, a year and a half, 2 years later, oh, everyone says she's overpowered. Yeah, I said she was fucking day one. But no one listens to Darkside Phil. But me! Free! Because I can't, even though I have pretty much more fighting game knowledge than 99% of the fucking people on this planet.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Because these idiot trolls made me so hated on the internet for so long, the FGC doesn't care about what I have to say, even though I'm right. They just don't listen. It's laggy, by the way.
There's an early excuse right there.
what's going on. I can't block. I literally can't block. Oh my god, yo, it's so laggy. Why did I just get hit? I have no idea why I can't block. It's like the game will not let me block anything. I can't even throw a fireball. I can't, it won't let me. Sucks. I'm gonna lose because the fucking game's laggy as shit. Look at that! It gave me the wrong move. I lose now.
It gave me the wrong move. It gave me the wrong move. Are you sure it just wasn't you inputting the wrong goddamn move, Phil?
I lose because the game gave me the wrong move because of the lag. I threw him. I did low, medium, standing medium, super. It gave me 2 low mediums. I lose because this guy's connection is complete ass.
It's the only reason I lost.
Insanely laggy, complete ass. And
this guy is Grandmaster.
That might be why you lost, Phil. You were outplayed by a superior player. There's no shame in being beaten by a better player. Is he still not live? What the hell? How the hell is he still not even live yet with his stream? The hell is he doing? Is he live on Kick yet? No. He's talking on Kick. I can no longer change a stream category in my desktop. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. Well, he's live there now. Jesus Christ, man. He should be going live any second on here. Since he's now live on Kick with a grand total of 0 viewers. Wow. Will this update at all, I wonder? What, does it update automatically, or do I need to refresh the page to see how his fucking viewers are? Let me refresh the page. Still 0 viewers. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, gee, that's just embarrassing. But yeah, Phil, there's no shame in being beaten by a better player, okay?
are you fucking kidding me? Grandmaster. Dude, I almost beat him with my ultimate joke team, and I only lost because of the lag, and he's Grandmaster.
Steve, are you aware that Phil doesn't know who you are? Are you aware of this, by the way? Yeah. I tagged June Shinko earlier on because I refreshed the page, so I've lost the fucking chat. Ah, damn, hold on. So I sent this earlier on. I stand with Phil was just like going crazy in chat, you know, just going on about the fucking detractors, whatever. Especially you and Chinko, Steve. And Phil actually responded to that by saying he didn't know who those people were. He claimed he didn't know who they were. I can't scroll up fucking further than this. Kick chat is quite fucking shit, isn't it, if you can't scroll up too fucking far? Oh, he has 14 viewers. This shit popping off. His kick chat has fucking 14 viewers. Wow. Stream is live, correct? Nah. This shit ain't live. Oh. You're live on Kick only, Phil, a disaster stream. Phil's having a disaster stream. He's having an absolute nightmare of a fucking stream here. He's only live on Kick, he's not live on YouTube yet. Now I can mute that shit right there. Fucking idiot, man.
Yo, it's so bad.
So he's playing the same player as last time. He complained about lag, and then he complained that they were a Grandmaster, but he's playing him again.
I'm Juggernaut. Juggernaut punch. I'm Juggernaut.
Let's go! Let's go!
I moved it to come out again.
Phil might win this one, oh no.
I can't block. Yo, he just walks up and the game doesn't block because of the lag. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I couldn't even see it and it just all hit me for no reason.
Phil's in trouble.
No, I don't want. Didn't do that.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Phil screwed up his input.
No, I don't want. Didn't do that.
And the sound effect, the fucking sound effect from Mighty D, it's just too fucking good.
As you can tell, I didn't do a super. So once again, the only reason he's hitting me, so he has insanely bad internet connection, and what happens is it just drops your inputs when you're playing rollback.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Rollback netcode. So he walks up and does a combo, and it just goes through my guard, even though I'm blatantly blocking, and then he hits me and gets insane damage off of the thing I'm blocking. So he doesn't earn the hit. The game just hands him free hits because his connection's so bad, and he's a grandmaster. So the thing is, I could pick a top tier right now and completely spank this fucking guy,
But you won't.
I'm not going to. Like, I'm just gonna keep playing my joke team, but there's no point. Like, these aren't valid matches. This is
Phil just really fucking pulled out that I could beat him if I want to get a card, but he's not going to. I could beat you if I want to, but I won't. He actually has pulled out that fucking excuse.
complete trash gameplay. Like, every time he hits me, it's because I fucking can't block. His fucking internet is trash. He rage quit. The Grandmaster got outplayed with lag, and he fucking rage quit.
That one might be a rage quit. I don't know. It is a little bit sus there. It's the same guy as well, by the way. The health is gone. They're about to lose properly, and then a desyncs or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is a bit sus, you know? So that actually might be somebody just fucking rage quitting on him.
That's 3 bitch-ass players tonight that all have master ranks or grandmaster and rage quit when I beat them legitimately, even though the only times they hit me is with their laggy connection. What a bunch of pussy bitch fucks. Seriously, someone needs to make a montage of tonight of the bitches who rage quit and how embarrassing it is for the fucking fighting game community that they did, because they suck so fucking hard. What a bunch of little pussy bitches. Wow. Little pussy bitch. You're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a coward, you're a bitch, you're a fucking coward, a yellow chicken, yeah. You are the biggest fucking bitch. You get slapped around by everyone in your town.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay, I would love to do a montage of rage quitters. Seriously. Because they deserve it. They deserve to be fucking publicly shamed for rage quitting.
Maybe one of your fucking talented people in your community can fucking make you a compilation, Phil.
This guy, listen, he's not a rage quitter. At least he gave me my points. You know, he may not want to play me anymore.
Because I'm actually good.
And he doesn't want to lose, right? So that guy does not deserve it. That's not a rage quit. That was a, hey, I played him once and beat my ass. I've decided not to lose any more points and be embarrassed. Quit. That's a difference. Yeah, I hate to say it, you know, once again, these people aren't good. In mid-2016, I accidentally streamed myself masturbating. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, how many fucking times do we need to fucking say this? You don't just accidentally start masturbating. You don't just accidentally start, oh well, I had an itch and it turned into a self. No. It doesn't work like that, Phil. You knew what you were doing. You intended to fucking do that action. The one thing that was accidental, of course, was your camera being on at a time. But the plan for you was always to fucking do that before your stream properly began.
Oh, this is like a semi-serious team. All right. That's what he expected. He expected these teams, Mega Man and BB Hood. I don't know about that, announcer. I think you might be mistaken. That's what he expected. He's crazy. He's a fucking insane person.
I can relate to that, Mighty D. Mighty D's wee note here at the corner. I hope you guys enjoy this because I'll be honest, I have absolutely no idea what's happening on screen. These games would fucking destroy my wee brain. Like, it feels hard to keep track of what the fuck's going on. But looking at, obviously I'm not a fighting game player or whatever, but yeah, looking at this, it's just so confusing to me as well. Well, I think Phil's winning.
Give me Super Jam. Yeah, that sucks. That's dead. He has one serious character, and he's gonna fuck me up. The Sentinel's just that good. Yep, I can't do anything. See? Couldn't jump. Holding that back, he doesn't jump. So he has one good character, Sentinel. That's it.
That's all they fucking needed, Phil.
Put him black.
This is the same guy. This is the same player, but he hasn't got Sentinel on his team right now. He has Storm and Cable. Remember, Phil claimed the guy had one good character, Sentinel. What if Phil loses this time? What's his excuse gonna be this time?
What? I don't know why I was getting hit on the ground. I was never on the ground. Couldn't block. Can't do anything. What was I gonna do? He picked an ultimate top tier team, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Oh well, I fucked Phil.
This is the epitome of being a fucking bitch. If you played like that in arcades, and this is no lie, after the match, you would be taken outside and get your fucking face grated all over the fucking pavement. Because that's the epitome of being a bitch.
Jesus, man. Phil got his heart arse handed to him and he had no fucking excuses. Oh, the other guy's too good for me, the character's too fucking good for me. Phil, it's your own fault. You picked the characters, you fucking made your own bed and fucking lying it. Jesus, the other player was fucking better than you. Deal with it. Christ, what's happening? So, as I said, Phil's chat, his kick community said us fucking shit. And Phil responded, didn't know who they were. I don't know who those people are. Phil claims he's never heard of Shinko Fleur or Steve the Dead. You know, make of that what you will. Is Phil going to start properly? Is he even talking? He is super late today. He is way later than usual today. It's very strange that we don't have to start bingo yet. But heaven fucking forbid we actually might have to actually endure a live DSP when playing fucking bingo. God help us all. I don't know. Actually, I'll tell you what, how about we do that then? How about if I can get the bingo cards set up for today's show? The first number in chat I see will be the bingo card we use for today's show. Make it a good one, please, but please don't pick anything too big. It might take a while to fucking find the goddamn thing. The first number in chat I saw was 684. Good stuff, Nice. So Pokepal was the first number in chat I saw. So, I will randomise the bingo background image. And we will pick the number 684 for today's bingo card. And this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Still waiting for Phil to go live properly, of course, but at least we're ready and set up and good to go. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say hilarious, positive, detractor or trolls, friend, and meaningful. The second row is Phil saying chill, comment, variety, goal, and him pig-splaining something. The third row is Phil saying alright, him touching his ear, him saying king, essentially, and him giving a thumbs up to the camera. The fourth row is Phil saying example, kick, subs, him being all toxic, and him saying interactive. The fifth and final row is Phil flailing his arms, him saying help, him getting at least $50+ in support, him saying or doing Q&A, and finally him giving some regular old-fashioned leaning ban. So that is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much, Pokepal, for helping us to pick this bingo card for today's show. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to try and get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, if Phil snorts, burps, or begs 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, wait for it. Bit on pause, and then we'll build up a little bit of speed up juice, okay? Well, I'll finish off my little intro to the bingo and how it all fucking works, not crap. We'll just make sure he's on 1080p, and we'll make sure he's on 1.5 speed. And then I'll take my time explaining the rules of the game, so if I can get speed up just built up. Oh yeah. So yeah, if Phil burps, begs, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitty gameplay later on, that gives us a free space. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream as well before we finish playing bingo, not only will we get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So you guys are in direct full control of one way we can get a free space, the rest controlled by Phil and his bizarre bonus functions, as well as him begging like the bitch. And of course, for every 5 new or rejoining members, we get a free space as well. And Meester, I'm not well, so I can't really do much about that. Like, I'm not feeling well, but bingo comes first, so yeah. But it is what it is. Bugged health mechanics, nothing I can do. But yeah, I can still do bingo, whatever, so it should all be good. I think I've covered all the bases when it comes to the bingo stuff. Also, so at the end of the month of November, we're going to try and also make as much money as we can from the bingo prize fund. Every time we get a full house on a bingo card, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. And also the bingo prize fund as well is made up of things like a quarter of my YouTube income, as well as us trying to add funds by winning these 99% impossible marble courses every Friday we do, okay? I do hope I'm still coherent, by the way. I know I'm not well, but I still hope I'm somewhat coherent and people can still understand the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth. Like, more than usual anyway, or I don't know. I'm doing my best anyway, put it that way. But yeah, if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on a community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you haven't done that yet, do it before the end of the month when we have that marble race happening to determine the next bingo winner. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Scotland forever!
There we go. So good luck everybody. Here we fucking go. Good fucking luck.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a new week of streaming, and it's going to be a great one. We've got new games, we've got continuing awesome playthroughs, we've got politics, and all kinds of stuff. On today's show, I'll get you all caught up on everything, but particularly today, we've got a big topic to cover. The Game Awards are in less than a month, and the Game Awards are under giant fire right now, not for one reason, not for 2 reasons, but for 3 completely different reasons at once. It's pretty interesting because this show every year tries to be the Oscars of gaming, and sometimes it's better than others, but this year, it seems there has been a shift. So we're going to talk all about that. Plus, we're going to talk about Bloodborne and more. It's going to be a great show, a good return atmosphere right here on today's episode, the first of the week, the Level 1 Podcast.
Well, we can skip his crappy intro. What I might do, actually, what I might fucking do is slow it down to 1.25. So if I can catch up to quick with him, you know. If you get a nice good point, if he says I thought Phil didn't care about the Game Awards. He does if I can fucking make a drama topic out of it. Yeah, that's the one big talking point I saw, Steve. Some DLC are eligible for Game of the Year. And that is the one kind of dramatic talking point I saw. And it's like, it's a very interesting, like, where is the line drawn between what DLC is acceptable to be included or not? You know, it's like, the Elden Ring DLC, for example, a good bit of work went into that, but it's not a brand new game. But apparently it's still going to be eligible, I think. Going by the logic, anyway. I don't know. It's a strange one.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to a brand new spanking week of content. Today is Sunday, the 17th of November, 2024. It's almost Thanksgiving, if you can believe it. One more week, and then it's Turkey Day. We'll be stuffing our faces with all kinds of Americana, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a special week, of which, by the way, we still have to talk about what we want to do. On Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to probably do a daytime stream, and then during Thanksgiving, or excuse me, during Black Friday, I'm probably going to be doing content, and we're not sure what to do this year. I'm definitely feeling we're not going to do any advertisement reacting like we did the last 2 years. I think this year we'll do stuff a little different. Keep in mind also that my DS Politics show is scheduled for Thursday nights, but I'm off Thursday of that week, or Thursday night of that week because it's Thanksgiving. So does that mean that it shifts to Wednesday, or maybe I do it Friday night? I'm not sure. We got to talk all about this. We have a little over a week to figure that out, so we're in no huge rush, but it would be nice to, figure that out ahead of time. But anyway, welcome back, everyone. Yesterday was my day off, and spent a lot of time out and about doing stuff during the day. Well, I can tell you this. What I'm noticing as a big difference between when I am doing a day off during the weekdays versus weekends is traffic. It's not even necessarily the stores. Like when I get into the stores, they don't seem to be more crowded. Like I would even say sometimes the grocery store is less crowded on Saturday than it used to be when I went on a weekday. But the traffic is just really bad. There's one or two streets I have to drive down that it's just like bumper to bumper. And it reminds me of back when I used to live in Connecticut rather than now that I live in Washington State, where like all the time driving around in Connecticut was like that. Like it was always bumper to bumper traffic. Took so long to get anywhere for no good reason. And it's frustrating when you already have limited time. You just want to get your chores and errands done so you can get home and do more meaningful stuff with the family, and you can't get home, you're stuck out, Anyway, I hope that you're all having a good weekend. Today's going to be a good streaming day for sure. Gameplay content today should be superb because we got a good lineup of Bloodborne being the first stream today. I've played Bloodborne on the PS5 Pro twice over the last week. You guys really seem to enjoy the playthrough so far. First time I'm playing the game in over third time I'm playing the game, but I haven't played it in over 5.5 years. So going back to it now is pretty awesome, especially with the fact that I have played, every Souls-like, game from FromSoft.
So yeah, Mr. This is another thing. Phil was apparently gifted a PS5 Pro from a kind anonymous fan. This kind anonymous fan has gifted Phil Burnell things in the past, and so they gifted Phil a PS5 Pro. Even though Phil did not think anyone needs a PS5 Pro, he thinks it's a waste of money essentially. But because it was gifted to him, Phil's like, yes, fucking please. Of course, the general consensus is that Phil bought it himself. Who knows? But that is what happened. Like, Phil has a PS5 Pro now, and he feels like, he's bragging about having it essentially.
And I'm really having a good time playing the game. I'm looking forward to this major stream of it today. Tonight we're doing Call of Duty, which...
You're kind of right, Raziel the Lost. Phil did say twice about fucking, the money it cost to buy the game, buy it and all that shit. And he seemed to imply he bought it. But Phil then tried to retcon that and said that people were putting words into his mouth and taking things out of context. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, Phil was trying to argue like semantics, like the money that people spend. Like you paid $700 or whatever for this console, you expected to fucking do this and that. And Phil's trying to imply he was being like hypothetical or whatever, or I don't know.
Which is always a good one. And tonight we're finally, after like 2 entire streams of grinding, unlocking the Akimbo pistols. So we'll finally be able to have 2 handguns at once, which is always ridiculously silly and fun. So I'm having a good time. All the games we're playing right now, I'm excited for today's streams. I think that they're going to go really well. And I hope that you guys are ready for the fun all this week. By the way, before we even get to anything else, I should just...
Oh, here we go. And Mista, brace yourselves for the amount of begging. I don't know if I was begging as much then when you were last here compared to now. But this is going to last a little while. So brace yourself, pal.
Direct your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal streak continues. We have hit 68 straight streams where I am hitting my goals and crushing the trolls as usual, right? 68 straight. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the content. You must be. Because how could this have been going on for almost 2 months now, right? Now, on Friday, we did the Taco Bell Decades menu as the celebratory episode of DSP Tries It. But this week coming up, we got an interesting idea, which we have to kind of work on over the course of the week. By the way, per your request, because remember, the king listens. The king listens to his subjects and their requests. And everyone has been saying, Phil, you've revitalized DSP Tries It. You've now been doing it for like 5 or 6 weeks in a row. But what happened to the intro? You used to do this epic intro for DSP Tries It. It wasn't really epic. It took like 3 seconds to do in an editor back in the day. But you haven't done it in ages. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened.
DSP Tries It. What the fuck was that?
Boo this man! Get the fuck out of here! Stupid fucking cunt!
So yeah, when DSP tries, it returns. So does the intro, only upgraded for the modern day. How about that? So I hope you guys are excited now. You might say, well, what is the reward this week? We talked about it and tried to figure it out. This week, okay, we basically wanted to do something different, but something we've been talking about.
Hold on. Some people are trying to say that was an AI zoom in on the intro. Hold on. People want this intro in slow motion. You know what? I hold on. I'll give you what you want. We'll go full screen. Not full screen, but we'll go like full screen. And I'll play it back at half speed, okay?
You haven't done it in ages.
Half speed.
What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened.
DSP tries it, all those AI zoom.
DSP tries it.
Oh my god. I didn't actually fucking realize that last time. I was like, oh god. That's bad. What the hell happened there at the end? Hold on. Let's go back. So it's just sitting in the pot, minding its own fucking business. And then, like, out of absolutely nowhere, within oh my god. So the first frame is that. Jesus Christ, this is so bad. Oh, this is so fucking bad. Then it vanishes to the right and just kind of fades through nothing. Oh boy, this is awful. And we'll go forward a few more frames. And then it kind of warps into some sort of black hole towards the end. What happened there? Let's check here. The lines across the screen. What the hell happened there? It's like a fucking barcode or something. What the crap? Oh, it's bad. It's awful. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Well, that's Phil's high quality new intro. You get what you fucking pay for, I guess. And that is nothing, of course, because he doesn't fucking spend anything on this shit.
So yeah, when DSP tries, it returns. So does the intro, only upgraded for the modern day. How about that? So I hope you guys are excited now. You might say, well, what is the reward this week? We talked about it and tried to figure it out. This week, okay, we basically wanted to do something different, but something we've been talking about in recent times as well. So here's the deal. A few months ago, I'd say it was probably like in the spring or early summer, on my now retired Clips React show, DSP versus the Internet, someone had submitted a clip of an internet chef. I say that because he basically just cooks for the internet. And this guy on YouTube, who's a very popular YouTube channel, made what is called a smash burger. Now, as I was watching the video, I highly criticized it, and I said, I don't understand this fad at all. This is a fad. It's been going on for several years where everyone seems to be under the impression that smash burgers are the best kind of hamburgers or cheeseburgers, that they're all the rage now, and I just don't get it, because when I was growing up, I was taught, do not, when you're making a hamburger or cheeseburger, do not squish the patty. If you push the patty down, what you're doing is you are squeezing the juice and the fat and all the content in there that you want with that meat patty. You're squeezing it out, and you're going to make it dry, and you're going to make it too thin, and it's just not going to be as good as if you just let it cook and be plump and juicy. So I don't get why smash burgers have become such a craze in the last 5 years or so. I never heard of anyone eating a smash burger until just recently. Now, apparently they've been around for a while, but they were never like a mainstream thing. And now all of a sudden they blew up on the internet and everyone started making them. In fact, pretty much a lot of different chains are focused on making just this type of burger. Okay. So for DSP tries it this week, when we hit the goals this week, which you do the math again. Okay. So today will be 69.70. Tomorrow, 71.72.
Bear in mind also, Mr. One more thing as well. It's no longer about if he hits the goals, it's when he hits the goals. So expecting and demanding the goals to be hit. And Phil has an ace up his sleeve as well. If support should stay so low, no, I'm not fucking singing my intro here, but if support stays low when it comes to things like super chats, memberships, kick subs, that's something else that you cover. Phil, so, Barry, Mister, you've been gone a while, it's been a hot fucking minute. Phil had to move the goalposts multiple times to ensure he still stays successful. It is no longer a tips goal. Every single contribution goes towards his fucking goal now. memberships, super chats, kick subs and all that shit, you know, and tips as well, everything. Everything Phil can get while streaming, he fucking adds towards his goal. Because Phil was not getting the tip support he wanted to try and fucking maintain this kind of, this illusion of fucking success. So he moved the goalposts to try and, you know, maintain some sort of fucking false impression of success. And naturally, it means a lot of people start wailing more on other things like kick subs, for example, or super chat sometimes, but it meant his tips has gone down massively. His tips have kind of plummeted by the wayside. But if Phil ever has a stream where the kick subs are slow, and the memberships on YouTube are slow, and the super chats are slow, Phil has an ace up his sleeve. He can just say he had a last second whale medic contribution from an anonymous source via tip, which of course nobody can prove. Phil Burnell is desperate to maintain this illusion of being a successful boy. He knows how to fucking move the goalpost time and time and time again to maintain that illusion from going and continuing.
Tuesday, 73-74. Wednesday, only one stream, 75. Thursday, 76-77. And so, on Friday, 78, when we hit gold streak 78, I will be ordering smash burgers from somewhere around here to try live on stream on DSP Tries It. It'll be my literal first time actually trying this kind of burger. And now here's the question. Where do I get it from? And people are of different opinions on this. Some people are like, well, you got to get it from a place that's like renowned and known for it. And others are like, well, are there places that are doing them now as like a specialty? And yeah, the answer is yes. Like basically I searched, number one, Jack in the Box is a fast food chain here on the West Coast. They just started doing a sourdough smash burger. Like they just added it to the menu. It's not even like a staple thing yet. So you don't know if this is going to be good because it really is like trying a brand new fast food item, which is in line with what we do on DSP Tries It, okay? But there's also Shake Shack. So for those who don't know, Shake Shack is a very popular fast food chain that has been exploding in buzz areas of pop culture in the last several years, and they've been expanding within the United States. Well, I never had one before. There didn't exist on the East Coast, and since I lived out here, I've never seen one. So I just happened to search. Oh, there is one in my area. It's at the mall. It's in the mall food court. And I'm thinking to myself, if this were like a dedicated Shake Shack that was like a dedicated restaurant, maybe it would be good. But do I really believe that a Shake Shack that's in the mall is going to be any good? It's probably a bunch of teenagers rushing to get the food out. What could the quality possibly be, right?
Phil, beggars can't be choosers.
Hey. The other problem with ordering from Shake Shack is thus. The mall's about half an hour away. And I've ordered...
Steve, he said the first word.
The other problem with ordering from Shake Shack is thus.
And thus, robust.
The mall's about half an hour away. And I've ordered both from Sonic and Five Guys before, both of which are about a half an hour away. And by the time the burgers arrived, they were absolutely cold and terrible. So I don't foresee that being a good option. Now, there's also some other places around here that do smash burgers, but they're local. And the question is, what's the quality of a local place? It could be amazing, it could be weird, it could be not good, you don't know. So it's kind of like I have options, and I'm just not sure what to do this week. And I think...
Well, here's an idea. How about you send Cat on some sort of fucking burger run? It's like a fucking pub crawl, except for fat people, you know? Where she fucking investigates these different burger places and gives you a fucking take on what the best burgers are. It sounds like a fucking dream job, actually.
We should think about it over the week, and maybe we'll, over the course of the week, on some of these podcasts, we'll actually look it up, search for smash burgers, and open up some of the restaurants.
Wait, what do you mean we'll look it up? Well, you live in the fucking area. You fucking do your own goddamn do. Why the hell should someone on the other side of the fucking planet do the fucking work for you? You expect fucking Slayer in Singapore to fucking check out the fucking fast food joints and renting for you because you're a lazy fucking bastard?
Restaurants in the area that I can get delivered from.
Oh, Cadence is actually asking what the fuck is a smash burger. Basically, well, a smash burger is when you kind of squash the patty. You know, like they'll start off as basically most places that do smash burgers, it'll be like a fucking ball of meat. Not a huge ball, but you know, but you smash it down with something kind of flat, you know, and you kind of grill both sides of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, a smash burger is you kind of just crushing, flattening the burger on the grill top, and you're just crushing it essentially. But it still maintains, it's, you know, it's still a burger essentially. It still maintains, like it's not paper fucking thin, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't mind smash burgers personally. I prefer, you know, bigger burgers, you know what I mean? I do prefer them. But there's nothing wrong with smash burgers.
And see what they look like and see if it's where I should order from or not. Okay? But we'll try to figure it out. But that will be the goal. Alright? It's just, we don't know where we're ordering from yet, but it's going to be a smash burger of some sort that I'm going to try on DSP Tries It this week. Okay? I think it's something cool and different to do. Should be fun. I wonder what we're going to do for Thanksgiving week, because that's going to be Black Friday. Oh, man. Anyway. So, let's keep the support rolling. You guys have been absolutely amazing with your support for 68 straight streams. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Is stream number 69.
For most people, that'd be nice, but for you...
Who fucking cares?
And we all know what happens around the number 69. Did you know what is significant about the number 69? Are you aware?
Well, I'm gonna play this before you even fucking make the punch.
Let me tell you. Number 6, when flipped, looks like a 9. That's it. So, yeah, hopefully we hit the goal. I don't know why we wouldn't. Today's gonna be a spectacular day. You guys have been very supportive of everything I've been doing recently, but you guys are really like Bloodborne. When I played it, attendance has actually been quite good. So we'll see how it goes today. Obviously, we're gonna go through a nice fun podcast here and get to the gameplay segment, and we'll see how many people actually show up. I'll be honest. Did you notice this year? Let's be very transparent, shall we? This year has been pretty darn dead for games. I'm sorry. The majority of games coming out that are supposed to be high-profile games are RPGs. They're all too lengthy. They're all too drawn out for games. They're not great for streaming. I've tried many of them. They don't work, right? At this point, my audience wants action. So what are the great action games that are out? The Call of Duty. And that's really how it's been. Like, it seems like once a month there's been a game that's held any kind of attention. It has been a pretty darn underwhelming dead year. We're in the midst of what we normally would be calling the hardcore gaming season. Okay? What games are coming out this week? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and Stalker 2. Now, I'm not going to crap on those games, all right? I'm not. Microsoft Flight Simulator is great for a certain audience. For us, it's going to be great as a chill stream. And Stalker 2, we don't even know if it's going to be any good. There's, like, almost nothing about it. No one's reviewed it yet. Like, what is going on with this game? And it comes out in just a few days. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, normally this year it would be like...
But Phil, isn't that a good thing? Because you fucking always fucking complain about people getting early access to fucking games or whatever. And you want fucking everyone to experience a fucking game on day one, so nobody fucking gets it early. This is your chance. So when Phil complains when people get games early, but then he fucking complains when there's no fucking information on a fucking game he's might be buying. You can't win with Phil.
Oh, there's like 3 blockbuster games this week, and the next week there's another 2 giant games. How am I going to juggle 7 games at once? And this year it's like nothing. Call of Duty is still the biggest game I'm playing.
Well, how about you fucking go back and finish the games you fucking half started? Like Sea of Stars and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or whatever.
And it's been out for a month. Everything else kind of fizzled, died, or just wasn't that interesting. That there are no giant high-profile releases like at all coming out. Every game is kind of like a meh. And that's been almost all year. What a different year. And a lot of people are saying, well, that's okay. Next year will be amazing. And that's fine, but it's just odd. For 16 years, guys, I have been making, content for the internet. Who cares? This is the first year where I feel like this is the deadest, like slowest season, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's start a new show.
The funny thing is as well, Phil Spencer said the same thing, didn't he? And Phil disagreed with Phil Spencer. I mean, like, when Phil Spencer said that, Phil's like, you don't know what you're talking about, you're a fucking incompetent boss, you don't know a thing. Look what everyone else is fucking doing. And now here's Phil saying this year's been a dead year for gaming. It's kind of funny how, when Phil Spencer says it, it's wrong as all hell. But when Phil Burnell says it, it's accurate. A tale of 2 Phils.
Let me start a politics show and stuff. What? I'm starting new non-gaming related content during this time frame? Another year that would be like mind-blowingly no way that could happen. But I'm doing it because there's nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just nothing else going on. It really is underwhelming. And just on top of that, we used to always...
he made a politics show, not because he wanted to, not because he felt compelled to, not because he was driven to, but because there's nothing else to do, according to Phil Burnell.
Just have that feeling of like, ooh, all the exclusives come out now. There's always a good Sony exclusive, a good Xbox exclusive. Can you name one exclusive that is coming out during the season that people are going to play and be hyped about? This has been a crazy dead year. And like I said, my year-end countdowns are coming. My game of the year countdown and my most disappointing games of the year countdown. Who fucking cares? It's going to be tough this year. Like, no lie. Right now, if you were to ask me, what are your top 10 games of the year? I don't know if I could name 4. That's how bad this year's been. I'm sorry. It just really has been a crazy disappointment of a year. Like, for me, when I think of a game that's considered game of the year, I think of a game that was best in class, blew me away in some way. Something original, something crazy, something groundbreaking I've never seen before. It pushed the envelope. Whether that's graphics,
something that made you a lot of fucking money when you were fucking streaming it.
Gameplay, story, or an element that's never been seen in a game before. Notably, last year, Alan Wake 2 was my game of the year. Why? Cinematography, because it was like a movie and a game at the same time. Graphics, because the graphics were absolutely outstanding. And because they took chances, like an entire chapter that was literally like a music video, right? Have you ever seen anything in a game like that before? No. A year later...
Parappa the Rapper. That shit was like a fucking music video.
I can't name a single game this year I played that had something like that was like made me my jaw drop. It's just been a very blasé, boring year of kind of so-so games. So it's going to be tough for me to do my countdowns this year. Like, legit, it's going to be hard. I'm actually wondering how I'm going to pull it off. But I'm going to try. All right, I promise you.
I'm sorry, but out of context, I'm actually wondering how I'm going to pull it off. Shout out to May the 1st, 2016.
Do my countdowns this year. Like, legit, it's going to be hard. I'm actually wondering how I'm going to pull it off. but I'm gonna try. All right, I promise you, I'm not gonna give up on my year-end stuff just because it's been a slow year. I swear I'm gonna try to put out some good stuff for you guys. It's just gonna be, I gotta sit there and look at all the different games and playlists that I made this year and kind of scratch my head and be like, so what's going on, right? And also, one thing that I think I want to do at the end of this year is I want to talk about kind of the most disappointing thing in gaming this year. Not necessarily the most disappointing games, but the most disappointing thing in gaming, which is probably two different things that I could talk about. So I may do that too. We'll see. I think it's gonna be like a fun year-end stream where I just cover all these topics.
Who
okay.
fucking
So anyway,
cares?
yeah, I'm excited for the end of the year stuff, but I think you see the point I'm making here. Like, this should be the biggest, most busy time of year. I'm playing Bloodborne on a daytime stream. I'm doing a politics show this week. Why? Because the games don't even hold up enough to be able to do just like new games right now. I mean, I'm trying to play Dragon Age Veilguard. I can't get 200 people on a stream, and the videos on YouTube aren't getting 300 views after like a week. Right now, just on the podcast alone, okay, I have almost double the viewers that I had when I was streaming Dragon Age Veilguard. But what the hell? You know, like, wow. So, it's crazy right now, all right? But I'm excited to be playing Bloodborne. I'm excited to be playing Call of Duty. Shall we do a quick schedule update for the week? I feel like we should. So today it's Bloodborne and it's Call of Duty multiplayer akimbo handguns. Tomorrow I am going to do a daytime stream of Dragon Age Veilguard. We're going to give it another shot. This will be the third stream, okay? If it does well, meaning people actually show up and support it, I will probably keep playing it. But I'm going to be honest, I'm nervous about it. Like last time,
give me your money.
basically 2 people support.
We need to add Nervous to the fucking card. We do it. We god damn it. He's always there. Even though he's been getting whaled at the fucking arse and he's had fucking like 6 to 8 streams in a row where he fucking had $150 in contributions across the entire board, he's actually getting nervous still. He's super duper nervous about the same whale showing up and giving them fucking money. Even though it's always the same whale showing up and giving them money.
Supported the entire thing, and one of the ginormous kind of tip that wasn't expected that I'm sure is not going to be the norm when I play the game, you know? I'm shocked that people just don't care anymore, but I think it's just a different attitude towards games in general, right? Like, it used to be, oh, a new Dragon Age game, and everyone's excited. Now it's like, oh, a new Dragon Age game. Like, it's been 9 years, and look at this. Now it doesn't even look or feel like Dragon Age, and they got all this dumb shit in it. And you're not wrong. You know, you're really not wrong. It just seems like gaming has gone in this weird direction recently, and I wish that it would turn back towards actually having games that were fun and worth playing rather than have to have these checkbox agendas and all kinds of shit. It's just stupid, right? So, we're going to play it on Monday and see what happens. I hope it doesn't kill the streak. Seriously, I hope Dragon Age doesn't kill the streak. And then on Monday night, we're going to do Call of Duty Warzone, which just launched. And funny enough, Warzone launched and immediately everyone complained it sucked. And so they've already patched it. It's been like 2 days. And they already patched the thing because people were complaining that Warzone was bad. So I'm going to be playing Warzone on Monday night and give it a shot for the first time. And we'll see how it goes and go from there. Tuesday, I think the day stream, hold on. I've already, Tuesday's the premiere of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, to be clear, I'm not planning on playing Flight Simulator as a daytime stream more than probably like once, okay? But I do want to try it as a full day or a full day stream just to explore its features and do some flyovers. It's definitely going to be a chill stream, okay? And I hope that you guys will join me for the fun, okay?
Nope.
And then Tuesday night will be more Bloodborne. Wednesday, I will not be on my first stream at all because Wednesday is when I'm basically doing the follow-up to getting my ceiling fan installed. In fact, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story in a sec about that.
Oh, for God's sake, we don't care, Phil. Oh, you wanted to get your ceiling fan installed, but lo and behold, the ceiling fan you bought wasn't fucking good enough for your living room. And so you had to fucking spend more time to fucking get a new ceiling fan to fucking get it reinstalled. Wow, great story, Phil.
But I'm going to have my other ceiling fan installed that was faulty last week, so that's going to be Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, we're going to do Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 will return for the first time in like a month. I'm going to try to get it back regularly into the schedule.
Why? Why, Phil? I've not seen people fucking demanding this fucking shit. I've not seen anyone begging for the fucking thing. Also, you're gonna be fucking playing Street Fighter 6. Oh, big fucking hooray for that. You're gonna be fucking playing it in casual mode. Because you're a bitch. Because you've not fucking played it in a while. And you're terrified of fucking losing ranking points.
Well, now, so that we can have fighting games back. I know people are missing fighting games. So that's gonna be Wednesday night, okay? Now, you might say, well, what about Stalker 2? Exactly. Stalker 2 comes out Wednesday. Well, I can't play it on the day stream regardless. I have no day stream. What I'd like to do, okay, is wait and see what goes on with this game. How the hell are there no reviews? You know what I mean? I played Stalker 1 many years ago during the...
But you don't trust reviews. You always fucking tell your audience they fucking don't trust what the fucking mainstream gaming media fucking say about certain fucking things because they have their own fucking agendas, not shit. So how the fuck is it okay for you to fucking trust video game reviews and then fucking tell your audience not to fucking trust them?
Halloween marathon and I hated it. I really did. I thought it was terrible. So I don't know if I'm gonna like Stalker 2 or not. I'd like to get people's opinions and have people play it and let me know. I don't want to just commit to the game and then we start playing it and it sucks. So, let's see what happens. And if the reviews are good, or if you guys play it and you give me the thumbs up, like, yeah, you should play it, then I'll probably start it on Thursday.
Burger.
Okay? So let's see. Let's see what happens with Stalker 2, and then we'll go from there. Rest of the week we'll play by ear, and we'll see what happens. Fair enough? Okay. So that's roughly the week. Now, keep in mind, Thursday night is my next DS Politics show. I'm currently in the midst of researching topics for the show. I already have a couple good ideas or interesting ideas. The thing is, when I'm doing a DS Politics show, I don't want it to just be about the topics you already heard all week. Like, notably, you probably already heard about all of Donald Trump's cabinet picks for when he goes into power next year. You're probably hearing about these various, common things. It's all the buzz. Sure, I want to touch upon that stuff, but I don't want that to be what I talk about on the show the whole time. You've already heard it, right? So I want to maybe cover some other stories. There's actually some stuff happening locally that I might want to cover. So we'll see. We'll see what I cover this week, all right? Like I said, I'm definitely considering various things, and I think I still have a few days to figure it out. And I have input. People who are submissions tier members on my DSP Reacts channel have the ability to tell me their input. There's been a few suggestions already that I'm going to take a look as well, try to put that in. So we're going to see. But DS Politics will be Thursday night again, exclusively on Kick. It went really well. So as a follow-up to that, FYI, I've been uploading clips from DS Politics onto the Reacts channel over the course of the last 3 days. They're doing pretty good. The clips are doing far better than the DSP versus the Internet show was doing. Some of which getting over 1,000 views, others getting close. So I basically what I'm seeing is a reinvigoration. People are like, oh, he's putting content on the channel now, and it's interesting content as opposed to me just reacting to random clips, which was the point I was making. Is if I have different kinds of content, people are gonna like it more than just the same thing I've been doing for 2 years that's fallen off, right? So, I definitely hope you guys will check out the clips if you haven't seen them yet on DSP Reacts. There's like 6 or 7 different highlights. I forget how many I actually uploaded. I think that this morning was the last one actually, because I had them all scheduled out. Yeah, here we go, just to show you. Just to show you what I'm talking about. So, it's its own playlist, DS Politics Highlights. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 7. Okay, I had 7 highlights that I got out of the show. And each one, I've been doing about 2 a day. I need to figure out the right pacing. Maybe I should just do 1 a day. Because originally I put out a bunch. Like I put out 1, 2, like 3 in 1 day. And I think that was too many. Then I started putting out 2 a day. So I got to figure out exactly the right pacing of how I want to do this. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, they're doing way better than the video. I mean, the videos on here from the clip show are getting like 100, 200 views. These are obviously doing much better, particularly people like me roasting Will Ferrell. Also, look at that. The DSP tries it. The entire Taco Bell Decades menu has done good. It's 1,000 views in about a day, as opposed to when I did that Japanese restaurant. People didn't really like that one that much. People really enjoyed the Taco Bell one more, and that's what I mean. Like this fast foodie stuff, like the Smash Burger coming up, I think is going to do a lot better too. So actually, the content on this channel is doing pretty good compared to this channel used to be dead. People are actually on the channel watching, commenting, liking. That's good.
Jesus Christ, man! I'm commenting and said
Burger.
There we go.
Means that this content's finally getting some attention, and thank you for that. Anyone who's checking it out. So if you want to be a part of the Politics show, become a member. And if you do become a member, you will have access to an exclusive post on this community tab right here. So this post is for members only. I can see it because I own the channel, but you got to become a submissions tier member. Then you can see this post and you can respond. So far, 6 people have responded with their suggestions of things for me to cover on this week's DS Politics show. So consider becoming a member. Then you have that input, and there's not a lot of people doing it. You'd have a big influence on the show. You might give me a really good idea of something to cover. Okay, cool. So that's coming up Thursday night. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to cover a little bit of a segment that we do every once in a while that I like to call Phil's Day Off.
Oh my God, we're actually going to learn, guys. We got to learn what Phil did this precious day off. Okay, let me guess. Let me fucking guess. Phil woke up at some fucking point in time during the fucking day, and then he went out to go to do some grocery shopping, and he also fucking bought a fan. He swapped out a fan that wouldn't work for a fan that would work for his living room. Then he and Kat ate some fucking food somewhere. End of day.
We're actually going to do it this week. We haven't done this in a while, but I would like to,
Big beefy bitch cat tip
Oh,
£1.
God.
Ocom, these 4 smash burgers are very delicious, Philip, but I've only eaten 2 so far. Oh dang, I think the other 2 are up my rectum.
What?
Could you fetch the plunger and plunge him out? Oh lump, oh lump, oh lump.
No. I mean, oh my God, let me spam the Scottish soundboard button until I find the right fucking clip. Oh, no.
And it's telling she's a big fucking bitch.
Third time, okay. But God damn it. God damn it. People abuse text-to-speech too much. I may have to remove text-to-speech. Sorry, exactly. The last words where it was, oh lump, oh lump, oh lump. That's what was said. Oh, God damn. Thanks for the tip, big beefy bitch cat.
Phil's Day Off. We're actually going to do it this week. We haven't done this in a while, but I would like to tell you a little bit how my day off went. Now, before we get to that, guys, let's get some support on the stream today.
You just went from begging. You just talked about fucking begging. Guys, please join my fucking members channel, my React channel, so you can fucking become a member, so you can submit topics on my politics show. And then now he's like transition to his day off, but it's like, before I start that, please give me some more fucking money.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Fucking hell. Hold on. I'm kind of curious. I want to see this, okay? Let's go to his React channel for a second. The React channel. Let's see this shit.
Yeah.
So hold on. It's a 4-minute clip Phil's made. He uploaded this 2 hours ago, 116 views. When did charity become so difficult? DSP's challenge to you this Thanksgiving. I'm kinda curious to see what Phil said. Hang on. It's not that long, so fuck it, let's go.
Hey, go on the internet, get the phone number of your local food bank, call the food bank, say, what food do you need? Well, we need garbanzo beans, and we need this special kind of rice powder, and we need this seasoning, we need Chinese 5 seasoning, and we need this seasoning, and we need that, and we need that. Okay, so now you gotta go to the store with a giant special list of ingredients and buy those things to donate. You can't just—
By the way, I've not seen this yet at all. I'm not sure what to expect. I know Phil was freaking out about the fucking... Yeah, you know, like, yeah, he was freaking out about it a little bit, but I've not actually seen this yet, though.
Go to the store and grab a bag and fill it and say, here's food to feed hungry people. That's not acceptable anymore. That's complete. In fact, that's insulting. How dare you try to donate something that's not specifically what these groups are asking for? Okay, let's just finish the story, and then I'm going to tell you what I do.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be either asked to participate in one or maybe be inspired to start a food drive themselves. That's exciting. For more resources from our local Heart Association chapter, just text the word HEART to 206-448.
Okay, so I'm not going to text the local Heart Association chapter to ask them what culturally diverse foods they would like. This is ridiculous, okay? At this point, it's like they actually want— oh, look, an unknown error occurred. I know what the error is. I know what the error is, okay? Here's what I'm going to do, all right? Listen, I want to help people. But I'm not going to fucking spend hours calling, getting laundry lists of specific things that I don't even know if I can buy. The whole idea was I do something that I can sacrifice some money, a little bit of time. Not, this has to be a giant fucking endeavor. This has to be a project. This has to be like insane amounts of work just to donate anymore. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, here's what I urge you to do. Don't go to the grocery store and get that bag and fill it with food because these people don't want it. All right? Here's what you do. You go to feedingamerica.org. All right? This website is a website that is a resource of places that you can actually help with food. Okay? When you go there, do not click the donate link because that just gives directly to them. What you need to do is that there's a link that actually says find a food bank. And I'm sorry because I'm actually blocking it here. It's actually under my frame. Okay? Here, I'll move it to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? My apologies. I didn't realize I was going to be blocking what I wanted to tell you about today. So here's what you do. Find a food bank. All right? Because let's say if you're going to donate, you want to help people that are probably close to you or local to you. Correct? So you click on find a food bank. And I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to give you my old zip code. This is my current zip code, but just to show you, this will work with any zip code. So you could do my old zip code when I used to live in Connecticut was 06610. Okay? And just like that, you can hit search. Boom. There's a food bank that serves that zip code. And now you can actually click on the food bank to donate directly to them.
I like how Phil's like, I'm going to dox my old home and not my new home, which people know already, which I just showed.
Or you can actually volunteer at that food bank. Maybe you don't have money to give, but you could still help. You could donate your time. You could actually sort the food. You could probably serve Thanksgiving meals. You could still do things to help your local community that isn't people demanding that you go crazy, making sure you're buying the right foods, or else you're going to get a lecture and be told that what you did was wrong and how dare you do the wrong kind of charity. Okay? And by the way, since we have so many people here tonight on the stream, I'm gonna ask all of you out there to think for this local Thanksgiving coming up to do something. As little as $1, or whether it's an hour of your time, whatever it may be, all right? Do something to help your local to help your fellow man, to help your local person. Do it. Now, I'm not just saying this because, oh, this is what you should do. This is what you actually should do, okay? And just to show you that I put my money where my mouth is, I already made a donation tonight before—
So hold on a second here, because there is something very relevant which I showed— hold on, give me a second. Let me find it for you. I showed this off in Bingo the other day, but I could have sworn that Phil's faith told him not to fucking do charity for content. That it goes against his fucking Roman Catholicism. Like, let me find the video. I'm sure if I can have it somewhere. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find this shit. Where would it have been from? It's like an old video. It was an older video. Let's see. How can I find this? When did I show this fucking video off? I'm trying to think here. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. It was a couple of days ago. I'll know it when I see it. Give me a wee second here. Oh, I think I found it. Shush. Alright. Here's Phil. I think I need to rewind it a bit. I don't know if I need to rewind it a bit. Hold on 2 seconds. Yeah, I need to rewind it a bit.
years ago, okay?
Shush. Hold on. Playback speed 1.5. Okay. What did Phil say about charity in November 2023, less than a year ago?
What's to stop them from doing that with a charity? Right? Are you really going to accept funds from this man? Look what he's done in the past. And there's a serious situation, where charity could get a bunch of complaints and say, well, we're not going to take this seriously. We're going to ban this guy. We're just not going to be able to raise charity for us because we don't want to accept funds from someone who's considered someone like this on the internet, right? Even though the things they're saying about me are not valid in the present day at all, they're not representative of who I am or anything, they could do that, right? And I would not be surprised if that's exactly what would happen. Like, let's say I announced today that I was going to do, you know, a child's play charity. A child's play, for those who don't know, you raise funds and it goes to buy, like, video games for kids who are very deathly sick in a hospital. And they just want something to do to distract them while, sadly, they're going through this crazy, you know, treatments or life-saving maneuver, whatever it is, right? And it's a valid charity. People raise lots of money for this, and kids, you know, trying to go through horrible times in their lives. So what if I said that's what we're going to do, right? And so here's the page, and immediately they start bombarding child. Oh, you're going to have this guy, this vile guy do it, and here's all the things he's ever done wrong. I could literally be turning on the stream midstream and be told, sorry, we're not accepting it because we got too many people complaining, so we're turning it off, right? Right? So here's the deal, all right? You say, why don't you just do charity? Well, first of all, I don't even like how this guy suggested it, because you heard what he said. Oh, if you do charity, it's going to make you look good. It's going to bring more positivity. More people will see you in a positive light. That's not why you do charity. All right? I've told you, I was raised Roman Catholic. All right? Roman Catholicism teaches that charity is something that you do as a sacrifice. All right? It means that instead of doing something that benefits you, you actively seek to give your time, your money, your belongings, whatever it may be, you sacrifice something to help others. It's supposed to be you're taking away from something that you could better be doing that would help you, but you give it to others instead. It's self-sacrifice. Since it's a self-sacrifice, it means that it's not supposed to benefit you in any way, shape, or form at all. All right? So the moment that I would say, we're doing charity, right, here on the stream, that's something that benefits me. Why? Because people might say, oh, good guy Phil, he's going to do this. He's going to actually do the right thing, and he's going to raise funds for so-and-so and so-and-so. But then people start, oh, well, you know, well, that's good to him. And that benefits me. It does. So immediately, that's not charity. Immediately, you could say that's philanthropy. That's different. That's a different term. You might argue that's philanthropy, but that's not charity. You see?
Oh, my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Gordon. For super chat, it says Phil's breaking his own beliefs. It's going to smell like bacon in the underworld. Prepare for the roasted piggy. Get flavour for all these. Jesus Christ, thanks, Gildanism. Yeah, the hypocrisy is through the roof. This was less than a year ago. This is not some sort of 10-year ago clip. This was from November 20th, 2023. Less than a year ago. Almost a year ago, but less than a year ago. And Phil's saying, oh, charity should be this. I can't. It goes against Phil's faith, apparently, to fucking publicise the charity he's doing in his content because that means he's getting something out of it. And he went from that to this. Doing charity on streams and content. It's like, is Phil going against his Roman Catholicism here and then? Like, Phil's, like, what if this is okay now, why wasn't it okay a year ago? You know, make it make sense, Phil.
So, I hate to say it, anyone who does these kind of streams is not doing charity. They're doing philanthropy, which is fine. You want to call it that, that's fine. But they're lying. Anyone who says, oh, it's a charity stream, it's not a charity stream. You don't know what charity means. You're miscategorizing the word for personal benefit. You're not giving, you're not sacrificing of yourself. You're asking funds from your viewers to go towards a good cause. Yes, you're giving up your time on a stream or whatever to raise those funds, but you are benefiting directly from it. It makes you look good. It boosts your image. It gives you positivity. It makes people like you more. That's not charity. Okay? So,
yeah, so that was Phil's take less than a year ago, and now he's doing this thing about charity.
Local person, to help your fellow man, to help your local person, do it. Now, I'm not just saying this because, oh, this is what you should do. This is what you actually should do. Okay? And just to show...
Let's see, will Phil call us charity?
Show you that I put my money where my mouth is, I already made a donation tonight, before I even streamed, to show you that everyone should be doing this and follow suit. Okay? Fair enough?
And that's actually the end of the fucking video. I didn't realize that was the very fucking end of the video. Jesus, man. Like, has Phil responded to anything in his comments about this fucking thing? It's only uploaded 2 hours ago, so it's probably not. But he calls it charity. Hold on, he calls it charity. When did charity become so difficult? When was charity acceptable to fucking publicise your fucking content, Phil? Like, it doesn't make... I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to fucking say Phil's wrong for fucking doing this fucking... He gave $100 to this fucking food bank. How rare of Phil to fucking do that. He's been given like 27 grand more than usual, whatever, lately, and it gives $100 to the food bank. He spent $1,375 on the Rally Champions this weekend, but $100 go to the food bank. What a fucking saint. But Phil's claiming that you can't fucking share that information if you're a Roman Catholic, because you benefit from people knowing that you fucking gave to charity. What changed between a year, Phil? Are you no longer a Roman Catholic? Is that what it is, Phil? Anyway, get back to your fucking day off story. I think I built up a good amount of speed up just there.
Today, I've been doing this for over half an hour now, and we don't have a single contribution. Let's get some stuff. Let's get some...
Seriously? Oh my god, we go straight back to Phil and he's looking straight into fucking segments.
Off. We're actually going to do it this week. We haven't done this in a while, but I would like to to tell you a little bit how my day off went. Now, before we get to that, guys, let's get some support on the stream today. I've been doing this for over half an hour now, and we don't have a single contribution. Let's get some stuff. Let's get some super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Let's get some subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. And let's get some tips on whatever.
5 in a
tips are
row.
through PayPal.
That's concerning.
Jesus, man. So, this is so fucking ridiculous, man. That's the first bingo of the game because of diagonal fucking roll, but goddamn, the begs. The begs. It's so many fucking begs.
YouTube side. Let's get some subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. And let's get some tips on whatever, because tips are through PayPal. You can go through whatever. Right now, I got nothing, 0. But let's get some kind of contribution going to get the momentum going.
Give me your money.
Live for this week. Okay, cool. All right. So yesterday was my day off, and I had a lot of stuff to do. Notably, 2 things happened that I'd like to tell you a story about. Okay, the first is I had to return my ceiling fan to a store. Now, actually, I had ordered the ceiling fan online, but sadly, you can't return it online. I was like, huh? Yeah, I went to look at it, and they're like, so you can't mail it back. What you got to do is you got to bring it to a brick and mortar store for a return. And I was like, well, I don't think we want to return it. I want an exchange, right? I don't need my money back. I need another fan to have installed this week that works. So, basically, the way it works is this store has a returns area, but the returns area is before their entry gate. But it's hilarious because their entry gate is literally like 2 metal bar things with a sign that says enter here. And as you walk towards it, a sensor opens it automatically and closes it. If you're on the other side in the store, you can't leave that way. It says this is entrance only. And if you try to exit by pushing, it actually makes a big loud sound to try to attract attention. And you might say, oh, that's great. That's a great theft deterrent system, right? Except you don't realize I live in Washington State. Washington State is one of the top 3 most liberal states in the United States. And literally, no one here does a damn thing to stop shoplifting. All the stores hate it, but they kept changing our laws so much in the last, say, 5 years. They made it someday, I'm not even kidding you, they won't even prosecute someone who steals unless they steal like $2,000 worth of product. I wish that was a joke, but that's the rule of thumb they use around here. You have to steal $2,000 worth of product from a store for someone to actually have it stick.
Interesting number.
So, here's what happens, right? I'm thinking in my head, I got the broken fan, and I grabbed the cart from the lot. And I'm like, I'm just going to push the broken fan in the store. I'm going to go right to the fan aisle. I'm going to grab the replacement fan, put it on the cart.
I think I'm going to go to hell. You want to know why? In my head, I am picturing Phil Burnell wheel Jade into a shop complaining that he's got a broken fan. When he's telling a story, I'm literally picturing it in my head, and I think I'm going to hell for it.
Here's what happens, right? I'm thinking in my head, I got the broken fan, and I grabbed the cart from the lot. And I'm like, I'm just going to push the broken fan in the store. I'm going to go right to the fan aisle. I'm going to grab the replacement fan, put it on the cart, and I'm going to go to the returns area.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to hell.
I didn't realize how it worked, that the returns area was before the gate. All right? So, I did exactly what I did. I got my cart, I put the broken fan in, I push it in. As I'm walking in the gate, I realized, oh shit, what am I going to do now? Because I'm going to have an unpaid for fan in the cart. And the only way for me to get back to the returns area would be to leave the store with something I didn't pay for, go back around the other entrance and enter there to get to the returns area. This is going to be a problem. I mean, I can push through and the alarm's going to go off and people are going to come running, right? So I'm trying to think in my head how I'm going to do this. So I go and I get the new fan. I put it on the cart. I go back to the area. And I'm staring. I'm like, so what's the lesser of 2 evils? Walking out of this store with something I didn't pay for and then someone accusing me of stealing, or pushing through the gate and making a big racket. So I managed by complete chance there was an employee walking by. I said, excuse me, what do you recommend I do here? And I explained the situation. He goes, sir, just push right on through that gate. I said, but it's going to make a loud noise. And he goes, nobody cares. He goes, it doesn't mean anything. We can't stop anyone. It's against, we literally cannot stop a shoplifter. The gate is just for show. It's a deterrent. No one stops anyone stealing. Push right through the gate and go to the returns line. Okay, so
why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I did. No one looked. No one cared. No one gave a shit. And I walked right to the returns line. And I will say this. Listen to this customer service. Okay? I had to wait in line with 2 people in front of me. I get to the clerk, and the guy says, so how can I help you? And I said, this one has a dead motor. Burger. This one I want a replacement. He says, put the broken one on the counter. I put it up. He goes, have a nice day. I said, wait, what? You don't want my information? He goes, I'll scan the box. I see it's a bar. He says, don't worry about it. Just get out of here. Okay, sounds good to me. You're not going to waste any more of my time. That's great customer service, and I got the hell out of there. So that was excellent. I thought there was going to be like a big rigmarole. Oh, I needed what credit card did you put it on? Do you have a receipt? Because the thing is, I didn't have a physical receipt because they mailed it to me, and it didn't come with a receipt. All it had was the mailing label on the outside of the box. So I didn't even have a receipt. But man, he was like, done. Go ahead. So wow, that was interesting. So I actually really, it was like, that wasn't bad. At least the employees are like so matter of fact. And
I love how boring Phil's stories are. Phil thinks it's an exciting story for his audience. This is so fucking boring. I went into a shop and I had a fan and I had another fan and I needed to return this old fan for a new fan, and I was like, what do I do? And it's like the fucking biggest conundrum of Phil's fucking entire miserable life. He's like, I don't know what to do here. I'm so confused. And he sees a store person. He's like, hey, you, random store person, help me out, please. I have this dilemma. Let me explain to you my whole life story. So I used to work at a helicopter company. Now I have this fan. It's like, fuck off. Oh, Phil's stories are so fucking ridiculously boring, but he thinks it's fucking worthwhile content. God damn. This is how fucking empty his fucking life is. But he thinks this is fucking content worth sharing with you guys.
Don't give a shit either. He's like, yeah, just go right through there. No one cares. Yeah, just get out of here. Take the new one. I don't care. It's fine. Like, all right. Sounds good to me. Now the other thing that happened. Why didn't I mail it back? Because they don't accept mail returns. What I just said. You were here late. I tried to do it, and it literally says return. You click on it. It says we don't accept mail returns. You have to take it to a physical store. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat. I said I thought you were going to say that Kat was going to use a ceiling fan to go ghost, but the way it exceeded, I think that's too dark. Like, I'm just surprised the fucking planet's still spinning with Kat on it. You know, that's my fucking surprise. I thought the fucking planet would have fucking ground to a halt by now.
The other thing is a little alarming. Not the end of the world, because I'm already planning on doing it. But basically, I had a big problem with my PC. My streaming PC, not the gaming PC, thankfully, not the over $2,000 high-end gaming PC. That thing is great. I haven't had a problem with it yet. But my streaming PC, which is over a decade old, it's really starting to show signs of problems. Okay, I'm noticing that when I was recording Life is Strange the other day, it was saying that the CPU was at like 60%, and I'm like, it's Life is Strange for God's sakes. There's like no action in this. So why is my CPU being strained to 60-something% just recording this very simplistic game? Normally, it would get pushed if it's like a high action. I play Call of Duty or something. Usually, you notice the CPU is much higher. But look at it, like, I don't get it. And I'm starting to think, yeah, you know, we're starting to see signs that this thing's it's conking out. And then, so here's what actually happened that was pretty bad. So, as you know, Friday was my final streaming day of the week. The first stream, I finished Life is Strange. Then I filmed DSP Tries It. Then I went on a break. Then I came back and I did my fighting game stream. So I had a ton of videos to upload, and I couldn't upload them all in time for the second stream. So all I did is I uploaded the podcast and DSP Tries It after my first stream. I saved the Life is Strange gameplay. Then after the late stream of fighting games, I then uploaded Life is Strange and the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 fighting game footage at the same time. This did not work very well. My PC, trying to do this, instead of uploading it in a couple of hours, it took like overnight to get the files to upload to YouTube. One of them never finished. It errored out and wouldn't upload. The thing is, I don't think it's on the YouTube side. I think it's my PC. I think it's like the hard drive. It's just having tons of issues now. It's running slow. It's just an example. So yesterday I came into the office to check.
Oh, false example. That's not a fucking bingo. Hold on 2 seconds. There you go.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. On it. And I'm clicking on the browser and the browser's freezing up. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing anything. Why is the browser freezing up? You know, I Control-Alt-Delete to check out Task Manager. That won't open up. It finally opens up after like 2 minutes of waiting, and it claims my disk use is at like 60%. I said, I'm not doing anything. I'm not saving a file. I'm not playing a file. Like, what is going on? So I think it's dying, to be honest. I really feel like sad. And it's sad because, man, I've used this PC for over a decade. Like I said, it's hilarious because the day I got it, my detractors, even yes, over a decade ago, are like, ha, he bought a lemon. This has been the longest running PC I've ever owned in my life. I've never had a PC I've used for over 10 years. It's a workhorse monster. So I spent like $3,000 on this thing when I bought it 10 years ago, but I got a lot of value out of it. So I am not upset in any way, shape, or form, but it's time to retire the old girl, right? So I'm definitely looking to get a new one, and I want to save money. I don't want to spend a ton of money if I can avoid it. It is just for streaming and capturing. I'm not going to play games on it. I have a dedicated gaming PC. So I'm definitely thinking getting one that's like maybe mid-range. What it is, I need it to be able to obviously capture and stream at very good quality. I want it to be able to stream at 2 different qualities. So a higher quality for YouTube, but a lower quality for Kick. I want to be able to do that dual streaming of, you know, best of both worlds. And I'm not sure what I need to do that, honestly. I hope that I can figure that out soon so that I can get the right one. Also, I'm going to get a new capture device that will allow me to do stuff like, hopefully, maybe 4K. I don't know about... See, the thing is, right now I can play all games at 4K 60 frames if I wanted on my PC and on my PS5 Pro. But the capture device to do that might be pretty crazy, and I don't know what kind of hard drive space we're talking about to save a 4K video in 60 frames. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what to do right now and what I really need. I'm probably going to be talking to people over the next week to figure this out. Exactly what component should I get for this thing. And I'm looking either Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that weekend. I'm hoping I can get a good deal on a PC and get it. Because like I said, at this point, I'm really nervous. Oh, I forgot to say. So this morning, the PC, I'm getting set up for stream. I'm about to turn it on, and my PC pops up and says, hard drive errors detected. Restart your PC to fix them. I said, what? I have not seen it say that in the entire 10 years I've used the PC. I was like, what the hell? So I restarted the PC, and it did 2 checks of the hard drive, and then it restarted, and now I'm using it, and I'm recording. I hope it doesn't die. Okay? So,
oh, Jesus. But the thing is, I know, Raylan Merrick was a good point. Phil has a mini PC he could use for streaming, and it would work very well for him streaming. You know, it's a good option to have. Phil refuses to use it, though, for streaming. Because his excuse was, it doesn't have coolant. Flag is asking how far we're behind. We're behind Phil by about 15 minutes.
So, I guess we'll see. But, But yeah, it definitely looks like to me I got to get a new PC probably next week during that Black Friday weekend. Like, you know, you're probably going to be off Amazon. Let's be honest. Amazon has really good deals usually, unless I can see a really good deal from like an online thing like a Best Buy or a Walmart or something like that. I'm probably going to end up getting it from like from Amazon, right?
Who fucking cares?
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But next week is probably the week. I know we've been waiting a long time, but I think it's time. And then the thing is, the question will be, when do I migrate? Because that's going to be challenging. The migration is going to be tough. Because
the great migration.
I've got to get all of my files that I use to capture and stream onto this new PC, get them all lined up, all new software, because I've been using outdated versions of software for years. So now I got to get the latest version of software and everything, and then figure out how to get all my files to work with it. I just know it's going to be a nightmare. It's not going to be like, oh, guys, new PC day. Let's just plug it right in and start streaming. It ain't going to be like that. It's going to be like pain in the ass, setting up, work for a couple of days before I can get it working right. I guarantee it's going to be a pain in my ass. So it is what it is, but I'll get it done, but I got to buy it. So hopefully I can find a good deal. You know, obviously we're all going to be working on this together. I'll keep you in the loop and everything because, you know, without a good streaming PC, I can't stream. That's
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Every day, right? So I'll let you know. Okay. So that was Phil's day off. The other thing is I did get to spend a good amount of time with my wife. So now I have migrated both the regular PS5 and the Xbox Series X downstairs to the living room, and my wife now uses them both for gaming. She had been playing Planet Coaster 2 for about a week. She doesn't really like it. To be honest, I agree with her. Like, I remember when she played Planet Coaster 1. It was better. Planet Coaster 1 actually had more interesting content than the sequel. What they did with the sequel was they added water park stuff. So now you can do like a big water park rides, like the water coasters or slides where they come flumes. But when they did that, they took away all the customization options you used to have. Like, you used to be able to do a pirate park, a fantasy park, a space park.
That's actually a good point by Steve there. The consoles that Phil has migrated downstairs to his living room are actually fucking business related. Phil bought that and wrote it off as a business expense, but he's now using it for his own personal time. And not only his personal time, his family's personal time. So is that some sort of legal grey area when it comes to taxes and IRS? Because these are legitimately business expenses. You know, Phil had every right to write him off. I mean, they were for his business. I would have wrote him off as a business expense. As he fucking made sure that IRS are aware that they're no longer tax write-offs or whatever. I don't know how it works.
And that was all neat. They took all that content out of the game. And now it's just kind of basic park, but you can put water rides in it. But that's not what everyone wants to do. People want, you might get nice custom parks, you can do all different parks and things. You can't even do that. So they released the game, they charged full price for it, and they acted like it was a good sequel, when in reality they removed content. You want to know what this reminds me of? The Sims. It totally reminds me of The Sims. The Sims used to do that shit all the time. They would say, oh, it's The Sims 2, it's The Sims 3, it's The Sims 4, and it would come out, and all the features you liked from the last game were removed. Oh, but don't worry, we're going to sell that to you later as a DLC. But it was in the last game. This is supposed to be the new one. Why would it not have the content? It doesn't make sense. But it seems like that's the route they're going with this game. So she got pretty upset, and I don't blame her. She bought this game expecting it to be better than the first, and it seems like it's actually legitimately worse than the first. So, you know, that sucked. But then she got...
Sonny's clarified, if they are more than 2 years old from a tax return, yes, I can give it away. So in that regard, Phil's probably in the clear then. Probably. I think it's been more than 2 years since he got those.
Well, she was already had it, and she had stopped playing for a long time. She got back into this home renovations game, where what you do is, you go into a home. Well, there's two things you can do in this game. In one case, you're a house flipper. So you go into like a busted up house, and you like renovate it. You sell junk in it, you knock down walls, you make it a nice house, then you try to sell it for a profit. The other half is that you're basically like a cleanup crew. So you like go into a house that's like wrecked, and it's like someone's house they already own, but they tell you, oh, what I'd like you to do is I'd like to make my kitchen open concept. I'd like you to make it, you know, change this bedroom into a bathroom. And so that's what you do. You go in there, and you basically like do creative renovation things with a house. And my wife loves that. She likes, you know, home decor and stuff like that. So she started playing, and she actually really likes it. So
I'm just confused. So she loves the whole idea of, like, you know, home renovation kind of things, but she fucking doesn't. She goes out her way essentially to destroy your home. You fucking wrecked the goddamn bathroom. One of 3 bathrooms you got in your home. She wrecked the fucking dishwasher. She fucking wrecked the ceiling fan. She fucking wrecked the vacuum cleaner. She wrecked the fucking all the things that she fucking breaks in that home. She's not breaking it. She's renovating it. Yeah. No, she's doing half of it. She does the first part, but it breaks, and then she's waiting for Phil to step up to kind of fork up the money, so the renovating part can come next.
So, yeah, pretty good. And so she is playing that on the Xbox Series X. So now she has both consoles to play on. Whenever games come out, she actually wants to play. But I mean, again, same thing with me. Like I just said, this year's been almost dead for games, correct? It really has been. There's nothing, no high-profile games. For her, even less. Like, normally this season, there'd be a couple games she's interested in. Nothing. She's not even playing new games. She's playing Planet Coaster 2, which is a flop for her. And now she's playing a home renovation game. There's nothing out to play that's interesting, you know? Maybe she would have tried Assassin's Creed Shadows if it were out, but, you know? So anyway, I had an okay day yesterday, an interesting mix of stuff going on, and wanted to keep everybody in the loop. All right. So, folks, we're going to begin talking about this Game Awards thing. This is basically the rest of my show. It's going to be a big chunk of the show, okay?
Oh, wait, Fritz, before that, like a bit of one more big.
Okay. But guys, so far today, we got great viewership, actually. I can see we got almost 350 viewers on YouTube.
Wait for
How many do we have on Kick? I can't even tell because it never updates properly.
Wait for it.
About 30 viewers on Kick, so we're almost up to about 400 viewers.
Jesus Christ, he's only got 30 people on Kick. He genuinely wants everyone to fucking believe that on fucking Thursday last week, he had 1,000 people on his fucking Kick stream. But every single other day, before and after, it goes back down to fucking like 30. Nah, that's view botting, Phil. That just sounds like blatant view botting right there.
Which is great. But guys, we have no contributions whatsoever.
Give me your money, give me your money.
I'm not sure what's going on. We got a good crew, we got a good audience here.
We got a good audience here, but you guys are fucking not giving me the money I demand. Yeah, man, even I've had fucking contributions, Phil. I've had tips and I've had super chats. Get fucked, Phil.
But we have nothing, no contributions at all. Certainly, I hope it will pick up when we play Bloodborne, right? But usually I get a ton of contributions on the podcast.
And you have none today, but fucking who?
Give me your money, give me your money.
Misa's wondering what's going on behind him in the shoe screen thingy. You mean this thingy? Kino Casino had something like this, so Phil bought one for himself. So yeah, that's basically that. It's some little LED display thing. It can cycle for different things. The Kino guys had it, so Phil must have it. So yeah, that's basically it.
Hopefully things pick up, all right? So please support the stream if you can. Again, everything counts towards the stream on every single venue. Super chat, super stickers, memberships,
give me your money, give me your money.
Gifted subs, and tips, all counting. So please support the stream. Let's get the momentum started at least. Let's get a single dollar in.
Give me your money,
some direction,
give me your money.
Okay?
The desperation in his fucking voice there. Jesus, man. I think he's received contributions since then. Let me scroll up in his YouTube chat and see if there's anything. No, I stand corrected. Phil has not received any super chats. So hold on. He just received one. Hold on. He has just received one now. Frank Mancini gave him $2. Said, "Shut up, take my money." That's his first YouTube contribution of the day. It just happened live. He might have had tips before that. He may have had subs before it, and Kick, who knows. But that's his first actual YouTube contribution today. I'm guessing that happened because Phil was complaining.
Okay.
We are behind. We're behind Phil by about 17 minutes. Sorry, 17 minutes. But we are 1.5 speed. We'll catch up to that, and we'll see how Phil responds to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big controversy right now going on in the gaming community. The last 2 days have been pretty topsy-turvy. We talked about this last week, but the Game Awards are about to announce their Game of the Year nominees tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So tomorrow, at this very same time and place, we will be discussing them. But in regards to the Game Awards, there's a few things going on right now that people are really upset about. And we need to discuss these today because I feel this is going to be pretty interesting in regards to how the Game Awards are received this year. All right. Normally, the Game Awards are received well, and then you have some criticism. I've criticized the Game Awards for many years. Number one, I always have been a big critic of how they vote on games for Game of the Year and these categories. It's a jury. Well, who's in the jury? Well, handpicked games media, a few handpicked creators. Basically, it's like friends of Jeff Keighley. Like, that's great, but what about people who are qualified? Or what about a common vote? They have a common vote, and it barely factors in. Case in point, there's been years where the jury all vote for one game, and the common vote literally goes 100% in another direction. Notably, it was the year of The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, where the common vote was almost like 95% for Ghost of Tsushima. I take that back, I think it was like 80%. And so it should have won, but they all gave it to Last of Us 2 anyway, because the journalists wanted to vote for the feel-good Druckmann liberal game, which is stupid because it was a good game and should have been voted on for the right reasons, but that's why they did that. So, yeah, like, I've always had criticisms of the show. It's too long, it's boring as dirt, you could tell it's done because he wants to make money, and also the timing. That's another big thing about the Game Awards, right? The Game Awards take place the first week of December. I think this year it's the second week of December, okay? But there's a problem. The second week of December is not the end of the year. So any game that basically comes out between now and the end of the year is not up for contention for Game of the Year. I want to repeat myself. Any game coming out between now and the end of the year is not in contention because the Game of the Year nominees come out tomorrow.
But they're fucking in contention for next year, Phil.
So that means no Flight Simulator, no Stalker 2, no Indiana Jones, no Marvel Rivals, and anything else, because I only mentioned the 4 that are at the top of my head. Any other games that came out between now and the end of the year cannot possibly win an award.
For this year.
And you might say, well, that's not true, because Mr. Keighley claims that those games can be eligible for next year. No one thinks about those games next year. A game that comes out in a given year is thought about in that year. You're not going to have... What if Microsoft Flight Simulator blows you away?
Well, name me one fucking game that fucking got robbed of fucking winning game of the year because of fucking certain criteria. Name me one game, Phil. Name me one fucking game ever that fucking didn't get game of the year because it fucking got released in fucking December. Name me just fucking one, Phil.
It will not win an award next year. No one will think about it, nominate it, or vote for it. Okay? So essentially, it's a rigged show. It always has been.
Essentially, Phil said essentially, which is on the bingo card, which is good for us. So essentially,
Burger.
Get ticked.
been a bullshit show where the people voting aren't legit. It's skewed to one side by far. And you eliminate games from the running because of the timing. You might say, well, why does he time the Game Awards like that? Money. This is the biggest advertisement revenue time of the year.
Is this toxic enough? Is Phil toxic enough yet, or is it not toxic enough yet? I mean, it's like we're borderline. This is borderline toxic.
If he wants to make money on ads, he has to do the show during the holiday season. And no one's going to want to fly out there and do it Christmas week. So he has to get it in within the first 1 to 2 weeks of December, bank on all that revenue, and then run out like a madman rich as shit. It's all 100%. 100%. And it's stupid because he wants it to be legit. And I don't think that a lot of people think Jeff Keighley's like a heinous villain. I don't think he's a heinous villain. He's got a track record of being in games as a games journalist for a long time. Then he became kind of semi-wealthy doing it and started investing in shows like this, and they took off. I don't think the guy's bad. I just think that he does things in a way that definitely could be done better, and he doesn't listen to criticism because he feels like he is the guy now. You know, with E3
remind you of anyone
dead, he feels like he's the guy to go to for game news and information, and that he's above reproach. So this year, he is under the most fire he's ever been for the Game Awards. Are you ready? Here's why. So, by the way, I have some shout-outs to do, and I promise you I will do them.
There it is. The fucking flat-out begging, demanding work.
But I kind of want to get into the meat of this story. 2 tips have come in. I will shout out those tips in a bit, but I want to get into the meat of this story, okay? So,
of course, the longer he waits to add them, the more his audience might think, oh shit, Phil's not had support yet. If they haven't heard him say that, of course, and might think themselves, I better give Phil money.
Here's what's going on. Okay, number one. This year, this is
what I saw. This is a very strange thing to me. Are DLCs, expansion packs, and remakes, remasters eligible?
First time this has ever happened on the Game Awards.
I was going to do that out, but I just realized Phil's about to, so I won't bother.
This section has shown up on the Game Awards website. Ready? Are DLCs, expansion packs, and remakes and remasters eligible? The Game Awards aims to recognize the best creative and technical work each year, irrespective of the format of that content's release. Expansion packs, new game seasons, DLCs, remakes, and remasters are eligible in all categories if the jury deems the new creative and technical work to be worthy of a nomination. Factors such as the newness of the content and its price and value should be taken into consideration. Okay? So what does that mean? Up until this year, you'd never seen anyone say, oh, a DLC could be Game of the Year. Right? It really happens. It never happened. Or a remake or remaster, that's always been a thing of contention for me. I remember a few years ago, I said that Resident Evil 2 Remake was my Game of the Year, and a lot of people said, that's not possible. A remake cannot be a Game of the Year. To which I said, there's a difference, because there's different kinds of remakes. Some remakes are just graphical facelifts, right? Oh, the graphics are slightly improved, but they don't really do anything to tweak the gameplay to make it better. The story's exactly the same, the music, the voice acting's the same. Just instead of being a 720p game on the Xbox 360, now it's a 1080p or 4K game on a modern console. That's a graphical facelift, and to be honest, I don't think that should be eligible for Game of the Year. You're basically riding on the work and the coattails of people who came before you, and you just did some tweaks, right? However, if you look at some of these awesome modern remakes we've had, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and this year, Silent Hill 2 Remake, these are games that were remade from the ground up. This is a brand new game that does have similar story elements, similar puzzles, and similar gameplay to the originals, but they are definitely new games. If you play Silent Hill 2, the original, and you play the remake, yeah, you're going to say, well, I know this story, but you're going to get more aspects to the story, new endings, and the gameplay elements have been completely changed, and the game looks completely different. It's a new game. So in that case, I definitely think that those kind of remakes should be eligible. DLCs, now here is where we start getting into a hairy business, okay? There's a very good reason why we're talking about this year, folks.
I've never heard that expression before in my life. Here's where we start getting into a hairy business. A hairy business. That's a new one to me.
We start getting into a hairy business.
I've never heard that detail before. Expression before.
Okay? There's a very good reason why we're talking about this year, folks. I've already mentioned it on this very podcast. This year has been an incredibly underwhelming year for games. There's been, first of all, way too many RPGs. And when you have so many games in one category all coming out within 1 year, what happens is they all overshadow each other. They all become a haze. They all become almost indiscernible from each other. There's been so many RPGs this year of high profile that none of them really were able to shine. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the Persona 3 Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, Dragon Age Veilguard, Metaphor.
Hold on. Did Phil not use a finger to keep counting? Did Phil lose count after 4 and use a second hand to count for 5?
That none of them really were able to shine. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the Persona 3 Remake,
2,
Final Fantasy VII
3,
Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2,
4. He has one finger left in that hand.
Dragon Age Veilguard.
Wait a second, Phil. Use your pinky. Your pinky's 5.
Metaphor, Dragon Quest 3 Remake, and that's 8. And I just thought off the top of my
7. He forgot it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. He said that's 8. He He actually lost count. Counting in his hand. Using his fingers, he couldn't even count to 5 in his hand.
I love my life. I have so much fun.
Hold on.
Man. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Dragon's Dogma 2.
4.
Dragon Age Veilguard.
5.
Metaphor.
6.
Dragon Quest 3 Remake.
7.
And that's 8? And I just thought off the top of my head.
7. But you for some reason you fucking thought you fucking counted 5 on one hand, even though you counted fucking 4. Yeah, brain dead fucking prick.
I guarantee you there's probably another 10 that I didn't mention. Okay? Now here's the thing. I like RPGs. I think that they're great. I really do. I grew up playing them, immersed in games like Final Fantasy 2 and 3, which is now 4 and 6 respectively, and then playing like Final Fantasy 7 on PS1.
It's normal to lose count sometimes, but if you're fucking literally going one by one on your hand, using your fucking finger to help you fucking keep track, and you fucking lose count on your own fucking hand, then you got a real serious fucking problem in my opinion.
Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, even top-down RPGs that are more action-based like Zelda. Listen, I'm there. I love those games. However, if 10 of them, 12 of them came out in 1 year, I'd probably have an issue. I'd be like, all right, it's too much of the same. And that's the problem. This year, it seemed like game developers just did not give a crap about their environment and what was coming out. They just dumped upon us an insane amount of the same genre of game to the point where it's a sea of them. And now they're
you're complaining about a lack of variety, so please say the word variety.
all melded together, indiscernible. And what's happened is, I feel like they've lost their luster. Last year, Baldur's Gate 3 stood out. The diamond in the rough. It was so far above the other RPGs that came out last year.
You hated it. You despised it, Phil. You only can't fucking play it because you get $100 in tips every fucking stream for it. Threatening to fucking wage quit the game every fucking time.
That you knew that that was going to be the game that everyone was going to be talking about for Game of the Year. I mean, it destroyed its competition like Starfield and shit like that. It crushed it into fucking dust, right? It really...
Didn't you claim that Starfield was going to fucking win Game of the Year easily?
It was the best RPG in a very long time. This year...
Oh, Mister's asking, did Phil finish Metaphor? No, Phil rage quit it. Or wage quit it. Because his audience didn't like it. Phil claims he loved the game. Phil claims he wanted to fucking play it. But Phil blamed his audience because they weren't there to give him money for it.
Can you tell me one RPG that stood out above all the others? Some people would say Metaphor. I would tend to agree. In the 12 hours I played of Metaphor, it felt like Persona 5 +++. It just felt like there were all these improvements upon the formula of Persona 5, okay? So for me, it's probably Metaphor, but even then, you could argue, yeah, but it's very similar to Persona 5 in most ways, and I can't disagree there. You know, it really feels like this year, RPGs flooded the market, and what's happened is normally you'd see 1 or 2 really good RPGs in a year, and then people would be like, Game of the Year contenders. But because there's been 12 RPGs of that stature this year, everyone's like, nothing stands out. So what you're faced with is a year where you got a few games, like, for example, Silent Hill 2 Remake. That stands out for me. Outstanding game, right? But really, for most people, they'll be like, well, I really liked Helldivers 2. Yeah, well, I really liked, Silent Hill Remake. Well, I really liked Metaphor. Well, I actually really like Black Ops 6. But there's no consensus. It's just all over the place this year. There's no one definitive game that people are pointing to and going like, Game of the Year. Instead, it's like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I didn't even play that one. But, I really liked this one. And it's all over. But what did actually come out this year and stand out and make record sales numbers and everything? Guess what? A DLC by the name of Shadow of the Erdtree for Elden Ring. And if you haven't paid attention, FromSoft Games get their asses kissed, get their balls massaged, they get fluffed on the Game Awards. I mean, Sekiro won Game of the Year, for God's sakes, and that's arguably, in my opinion, the worst game FromSoft's made in the Soulsborne style category, okay? So, the way I see it, the whole reason that we've got this as a spot of contention this year is because Jeff Keighley has every intention of naming Shadow of the Erdtree a Game of the Year nominee. We're going to find out tomorrow, but I almost guarantee you that's why this blurb was added to the Game Awards this year, because he wants Silent Hill 2 Remake and Shadow of the Erdtree to be 2 of his Game of the Year nominees, but you couldn't do that unless you made it clear that they were eligible, right? So that's definitely what I'm seeing, all right? However, people are very upset about this. Just to give you some examples, if you just scroll down, DLC should be its own award, remakes, remasters its own, including them for all categories, is an insult to any fully new game. All this just so you can give Elden Ring 2 Game of the Years. This is stupid as hell. There should be a category for DLCs and expansions. This means that they're nominating Elden Ring again. This is pretty much an excuse for Elden Ring, see? So exactly what I just...
This story is like 2 days old, by the way, and Phil wasn't aware of it until like now.
That's exactly right, and that's how everyone feels. That basically this is a whole shill idea. He wants Elden Ring to be in there, and if he didn't put that in there, the jury wouldn't vote. So this is the first of...
Oh, that super chat might get leaned. That super chat might get leaned. $5 Canadian. You skipped Rebirth. I rewatched your streams. You hit your goal on every one except 2 of them. The Phil might lean that because somebody's fucking trying to speak factual to him. I'll have to keep an eye on that and see what happens.
3 pieces of controversial stuff going on, okay? Number 2, Who is the jury? Who is this nameless, formless group of people who vote in the categories for the Game of the Year or Game Awards? It's just Game Awards, by the way. Not Game of the Year Awards, it's just Game Awards. Well, guess what? Previous years, the voting jury would be listed on the website. See archive today. This is from previous years. And the jury would be mainstream gaming media such as Game Informer and stuff like that. Of course, Game Informer doesn't even exist anymore. But it would also be like big time other news outlets, Ars Technica, Entertainment Weekly, the LA Times. Keeley would also handpick the games media that he felt should be in it. So, for example, he has PC Gamer and Polygon there, but he doesn't have others. Okay? Also, there would be, no exaggeration, here's a year, things that essentially have nothing to do with gaming, like Pride.com. That's an activist website. Or, guess what? You know, gay pride. So it's like, why would they be voting on Game Award, right? So what happened over the
Fellows like gay people play video games?
years is that these awards got more and more into question. Why don't the gamers vote? Well, they do, but the gamer vote is minuscule. Like, it's like the common vote counts for like 10%, while these other sites are determining the winners of all of these awards. Like, how does that make any sense? Shouldn't the gamers themselves who are buying and playing the games be the ones to determine who wins? It's kind of like the Academy Awards or the Oscars, where they've got this secret club of people who get to vote, and they determine the winners, but half the time, with the movies that win, you don't even know what the fuck they are, you never heard of them. In the meanwhile, the movies that have made the most money or the most popular and everyone liked almost always get snubbed. So it's kind of the same deal at this point, right? Now, last year, Baldur's Gate 3 across the board was the game that got nominated and voted on. So in that regard, it's not like, oh, you know, there was an issue. But this year, in a year when we don't have a definitive game that's number one standing above all others, this year's going to be this kind of a problem. But here's the funny part about this year, folks. Guess what? They didn't bother listing the jury this year. This year, we actually have no idea who's voting for the awards at the Game Awards. It's completely been hidden, and no disclosure has been given whatsoever. Could it be? Could it be that we just had an election in the United States that literally every body of government is now going to be dominated by Republicans, i.e. conservatives, but Jeff Keighley and all his buddies who are in the voting are left-leaning, right? You don't see a Fox News on here. You don't see anyone in a conservative sphere here. In fact, a lot of these you can point out, leftist. And again,
for all we know, though, Fox News might have been approached to fucking be a part of it and said no. Like, we don't understand. Like, there's no guarantee that every single person here was approached here, every single fucking company, whatever, like, you know, decided to fucking, you know, Phil has no idea what goes on behind the fucking scenes here. He's assuming just randomly, just for the sake of it. It's a strange leap to fucking make, Phil.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you, Cal Denson, for the super chat. It says, we all know how much he cooms for Hulk Hogan. Oh, brother. Oh, don't get me started. Fox News doesn't play games. I mean, they sometimes make up news stories. You know, that seems like a bit of an interesting game. Let's pretend to fucking see what happened in the world today. Steve says, I thought he was going to keep DA's politics out of his regular streams. I thought so too. Seems like Phil's a TV liar.
This isn't DS politics, but this is gaming. It seems like he is pushing his agenda onto his Game Awards show, okay? And that's not good. It's supposed to be a show that recognizes the best games of the year, not the games that they feel are pushing their agendas. And it seems like that's what they're voting. I mean, again, Last of Us 2 swept the Game Awards in 20...
Well, in that case, Phil, I think Phil Burnell should host his own Game Awards ceremony. At the start of January, Phil Burnell can fucking invite every single, you know, public, you know, every single person he thinks should have a say in the matter. You know, he can present his own awards show for these games. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, on you go, Phil. You take the fucking initiative here. Everyone loves you now. You get together at Kino Casino, have your own little awards show.
2020, when people were saying, no, I don't think so, right? And in fact, if you take a look, I mean, Grums is, just for the record, Grums is a very, very conservative person on X. But he's basically just calling out, take a look at how each one of these, you know, is not in line with the common gamer's values these days, right? Look, Wukong and Stellar Blade will be snubbed. Dragon Age Veilguard will be lauded and propped up. That's going to be crazy. If Dragon Age Veilguard gets pushed into, like, Game of the Year contention, when the common gamer is saying it's not good and it didn't even sell well, if you guys don't know, I think they're saying that it sold something like, I think they were saying it sold, what was it, 10 million? It didn't sell that much, and they were saying it needs to sell like 4 times more copies to even be in the realm of profitability. So a game that's not selling, and in general, people who bought it don't really like it, that's going to become a Game of the Year contender, supposedly, right? That's just crazy.
Just because, hold on, that doesn't make sense to me. It still sold quite a lot of numbers, okay? Now, a lot of money went into creating the fucking game, but it's still selling well. But in order for it to fucking break even and make a profit, you need to sell more. But that doesn't mean that it's not selling, Phil. That just means that if I can need to fucking have more people buying it. to break even because they invested more money into the game compared to other games.
Easy to me. Is it only 1 million? Holy shit, I thought it was 10 million. Someone says, no, it just broke 1 million in sales. That's crazy. Anyway.
Interesting number.
So this year, number one.
I'm not fucking, unless Phil says 6 million, I'm not doing shit.
DLCs and remakes are now eligible for Game of the Year. Number two, the jury voting for Game of the Year is hidden. We don't know at all who the heck the jury is. They hid it, and they're not saying this year who it is. And then on top of all of that, okay? Just to put the icing on the cake, just to put the cherry on top of this shit sundae that is the Game Awards at this point, okay? If you're not aware, this just happened. Jeff Keighley is attempting to trademark the term Game Awards with the U.S. Patent Office. If this goes through and he gets a patent on Game Awards, it means no one else will be able to host an award show with the words Game Awards in it, of any scope. Like, if he gets this patent, I literally can't say, it's DSP's Game Awards for 2024. He could actually hit me and say, no, I own the patent, I'm going to sue you. Take down your video, take down your stream. You would have to say, Game of the Year Awards. You would have to say, Best Games Countdown. You would literally have to change the title of this. You understand?
Can you just say Games Awards?
How crazy is that? This reminds me, if you remember years ago, this was many years ago, like 2017, okay? There was this group of creators on YouTube called the Fine Brothers. Now, no one knew who they were because they were behind-the-scenes financiers and producers of the series Elders React, Kids React, Teens React. Do you remember those shows and how big they were on YouTube at the time? That was over 7 years ago. Well, the Fine Brothers flew too close to the sun, like Icarus and his wings, and
yeah, they tried to trademark the word React.
The wax melted and they plummeted into the sea because they actually tried...
What was that? Hold on, 2 seconds.
Like Icarus and his wings, and the wax melted and they plummeted...
I feel actually got a fucking random old reference right.
...into the sea. Because they actually tried to... I forget if it was trademark or...
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much, Gordon, some super chat, who says, no, Phil doesn't get to ride on the right-wing bandwagon. He is such a coward. He is only jumping on now because it's safe. It's actually a fucking good point. Phil Burnell now... If Kamala Harris had won the election, would Phil have launched his politics channel? Maybe not. But maybe Phil feels like, oh, Trump's in charge again. I feel confident that I've got Kino Casino on my side as well. All systems go. It's an interesting point. Phil's only doing it because he feels like it's safer to fucking do it. But what about all the liberals that live around him? They might get him because they know where they live. Oh no. Fuck off, who cares? But yeah, Jeff Keighley trying to trademark Game Awards is a bit cringe.
The wax melted and they plummeted into the sea because they actually tried to... I forget if it was trademark or patent, the actual concept of the React video, okay? So basically what they tried to do is say, if you make content that's React, well, we own the rights to that. So you can't do that. Anyone who made any React content, they would have had legal grounds to say, oh, no, you can't call it a React because we own the rights to reacting on YouTube. So you have to call it something different. You could call it responds or retorts or, you know, kill stream. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I had some indigestion there and it just came out. I'm sorry about that. But anyway.
You're not really fucking sorry, Phil. Didn't this actually end in the Fine Brothers basically being, cancelled? They lost so many subs. Like, kind of ruined them. This attempt at them to try and trademark this kind of thing fucking ruined them, didn't it, really?
You can say we call it whatever you want. You can't call it a React. Okay.
And by the way, Phil knows all about this because he fucking rode in the bandwagon of their fucking fail, their plummeting demise. Like, give me a second till I find it. Phil has it on his own channel of him reacting to this shit. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, here we go. Phil made 2 videos with this. So, hold on, 2 seconds here. We have...
What's up, everyone? Phil.
Shut up, Phil. We have we have this one, we have this one. So 2 seconds. First of all, we have this one. And we also have this one. Phil reacts a not so fine meltdown, and he had a fucking counter on the so this is the video he made on demand, right? This was like, I don't think this was a live stream thing. I think he can't. Technically it was like a live stream because the counter was going down as he was doing it, but yeah. Phil glorified in the Fine Brothers Entertainment fucking channel, plummeting hemorrhaging subs. The tweet current count about it.
Phil here, and welcome to a video that I was not planning on doing whatsoever, but as you know, this year I've really taken an initiative to react to lots of the things going on, whether it's with gaming, whether it's with pop culture, or whether it's with just controversy and news on the internet. And undoubtedly the hot topic this entire weekend has been the meltdown of Fine Brothers Entertainment on YouTube. And you may notice something a little...
So yeah, he's got a fucking sub counter for their channel shown in the fucking, you know, in his top corner, not shit. He had 2 videos. He had a second video as well where he kept that counter up there. So what was it? 2 different days or something? Can I mind? Hold on. 2nd of February. Hold on 2 seconds. When was this? The 1st of February 2016 and the 2nd of February 2016. Update. Fine Brothers respond to mass backlash. But yeah, they were hemorrhaging fucking subs, as you can see. In a space of a day, they lost like 150,000 subs because all this fucking crap was going on. And Phil was all over it. Like a fucking fly on shit. Reacting to fucking the Fine Brothers React stuff.
Okay? So, what happened was, when word of this broke on the internet, people went crazy. All over social media, all over YouTube. They were like, these guys are scumbags. These guys, first of all, are already rich. The Fine Brothers started making this whole series of videos on YouTube.
And there it is. The envy, the money envy, because he's a successful content creator, so they must be fucking having so much money.
That made them rich, okay? By the way, it's all staged. It was literally proven to all be staged content. It was never real reacting at all. It was all actors acting in a certain way that was scripted, okay? So, they're filthy rich from this content. Now they want to make it so no one else can ever make react content ever. So what happened was they got such bad reputation, they came out with this big apology campaign. We're so sorry. We swear that's not what it was. Please believe us. In fact, you know what? Here, we'll cancel it. And they did. They actually canceled their attempt to do the trademark or the patent or whatever it was. But it was too late. Their reputation was destroyed so badly, people didn't want to watch their videos anymore. And from what I'm to understand, they actually had to sell their company off so that people would, like, you know, not basically completely destroy their YouTube channel. They had to sell it to someone else to run. Now, I'm sure they made insane amounts of money on it and they didn't give a fuck, right? But in this case, why are you trying to patent something that's general? The Game Awards. Like, dude, you should be happy, all right? Literally, you should be happy that people even watch your show. You came out of nowhere. You were a games journalist that was covering things like E3 and shit. And then somehow you came onto money. Don't ask me how he came onto his money. It's weird that he's a games journalist and the next day he has enough money to finance shows. But he starts financing these Game Awards, and he starts doing Summer Game Fest, and he just so happens to do it right place, right time, where E3 is floundering and dropping the ball and flubbing it all. And he picks up the reins for E3 and basically shows that they don't need to exist anymore. So now he gets all this newfound attention and a big positive push from the gaming community. And good on it.
No, Phil said positive. Hooray, that's good for us.
Burger.
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Where are we with the bingo stuff? Okay, we're 5 away from our full house. There's 6 spaces left, but we got 1 free space as things stand because of Phil's begging. We're 2 more begs away from our second free space. 4 snorts and 4 burps as well away from free spaces too. As things stand, 5 away.
You know, right place, right time. That's the same as my story. You know, I didn't do anything that I feel.
Oh, for God's sake, of course he makes that of himself.
Basically shows that they don't need to exist anymore. So now he gets all this newfound attention and a big positive push from the gaming community. And good on it. You know, right place, right time. That's the same as my story. You know, I didn't do anything that I feel, you know, rethought anything or whatever. I was just at the right place at the right time, making improv commentary videos on YouTube over gameplay, and it took off and it inspired a hell of a lot of people to make that style of content over the years. And here I am 16 years later, still able to make a living doing it, and I'm very grateful for that. But hell, if I tried to do that 5 years ago, I would have failed. If I tried to do it 10 years ago, I would have failed. I feel like he was...
Is he saying like Jeff Keighley's just like him for real, for real? Is this seriously what Phil's doing right now?
Just completely right place, right time, and somehow had the money to do it. I don't know if he found investors who just believed in him or whatever, but here he is, running the Game Awards every year. He's very much trying to make it the Oscars of gaming, right? And he wants that notoriety. Who knows if he'll get it? And he wants to now patent it. And now people are flipping out. They're like, no, you can't do that. If you do that, you're saying no one can ever have a Game Awards?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, fuck me. Sonny has gifted... Okay. Sonny has gifted 20 memberships to the channel, which gives us 4 more free spaces, I believe.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
I'm going to mute that, aren't I? Yeah. So, Jesus, man. Thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting 20 memberships, and I'll go through the list as soon as it's finished giving out all the memberships. Like 12, 13 so far, 14. When I get to 20, I'll get that. Oh, fuck me. I'm going to need if you can read these. I can barely fucking speak, and I got to fucking read these out. Shit. Okay. They've all been given out. Thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting 20 memberships to the channel. That gives us 4 free spaces for the bingo card as well, which technically means we are, what, 1 away from a full house, I think, in that regard. We got 1 free space already, with the begs. So we're essentially 1 away. Congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Sam Babar, Fried Chicken 24, in brackets, Astro C, Line Caught Avocado, FIFO 915, Colin Grant, Bruce Legend, Bowie Verbert, Rigo001, Hate Army, Damon, Blind Cow, Felix Baldomero, Double A, Sheer King, Don't Taz Me Bro, Don't Tase Me Bro, sorry, Average Joe, Dello Yellow, Day Tractor, Swedish Drummer, and finally, GH Champ. So congratulations to you 20 people for receiving the membership. Make sure you guys thank Sunny Sunny for getting the memberships in the first place. And yeah, that has gifted us a whole bunch of free spaces. That's for 20 members is 4 free spaces. We have we have 5 free spaces as things stand currently so far. If Phil says or does anything else that we would tick off on the bingo card, and we get a full house, or if Phil begs 2 more times, which he very likely will. Now, let me skip through the rest of the animation so it doesn't keep going off and popping up. Like 2 more to go or something. And that one, and that one. Cool. Cheers. Thank you, Sonny.
See, a lot of people covered the story as well. A lot of people covered the story as well. Where is this from? I think this is an old meme. That looks old to me, right? Like old ass meme. But people are not too happy about this at all. Yeah, I don't know. So basically, so there's 3 things going on with these Game Awards, right? It's like, wow, all at once. It's like the perfect storm. I wonder what's going to happen. So tomorrow, all right, we're going to have the game nominees for Game of the Year. All the nominees will be announced tomorrow. On this show, I will cover that for you because it's coming out at 9 a.m. So we can do thorough coverage of the Game Award nominees tomorrow on the Level 1 podcast. We'll go through them one by one.
That's going to be such a boring podcast. Oh, God, help us all.
We'll see if we agree or not. Personally, I feel like a lot of the games this year were underwhelming. Maybe some people disagree. I think the shoe-ins for Game of the Year are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2 Remake, right? Maybe Astrobot could be a good contender in there. A lot.
Can you try and say the word contender again, Phil? Hold on a second. It can be a good what?
Remake, right? Maybe Astrobot could be a good contender in there.
Did he try and like emphasize the D in contender or whatever, or did he fucking try and make it into a T? I'm so confused.
Make, right? Maybe Astrobot could be a good contender in there.
Where's Steve? You fucking needed to try and fucking explain that one or fucking translate. What the fuck was Phil? I don't know. I'm so confused. 1.75 feet. Fuck it.
A lot of people are saying Black Myth Wukong. I disagree. But if you really like the game, I can understand why that would be a Game of the Year contender for you. Some people are saying Stellar Blade. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Stellar Blade is worth it. From everything I've seen of the game, it just doesn't look like it was anything special. People were just drooling over a woman. It's pretty ridiculous. It doesn't, you know, it's Bayonetta. It's the same as fucking these other games. But I'm curious what people are going to actually nominate and what's going to be, and are people going to be crazy on the internet about it? I'll tell you right now, Veilguard, dude, if they put fucking Veilguard in there, they're out of their minds. Like, no one likes Veilguard at all. It's a very underperforming, underwhelming game. Even me, I'm not shitting on the game, and I'm 7-8 hours in, and I'm just kind of like, nah, you know, it's passable. It's just fucking passable, right?
Who fucking
Now,
cares?
they put Shadow of the Erd Tree in there because DLCs are eligible. Listen, I'm actually not opposed to that. Shadow of the Erd Tree was quite good. It was like Elden Ring with a few additions. Not that they were different, but it was basically like the fan service ending to Elden Ring. Give everyone a zillion new weapons, right? Because everyone just wants zany weapons. So give everyone a zillion zany weapons and just toss them at a bunch of cool bosses, and there you go. That's Shadow of the Erd Tree, right? So I liked it. I don't know if it's Game of the Year for me, but I definitely liked it. But I could understand why we get a nomination. But I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. It's gonna be pretty crazy tomorrow. All right. So I hope that tomorrow will be an interesting day here on the show. We'll have a lot to talk about. Okay.
I am not looking forward to fucking tomorrow's bingo. If that's a fucking podcast we got in store, we might. I don't know. It's just like, oh God, help us all. I don't know how we're fucking going to. I don't know what we're going to do for tomorrow's bingo. I feel like we need something to help us through it.
Okay. So tomorrow it is definitely Game Awards discussion day. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so now, allow me to do shout-outs, and I apologize that I took this long to do them because I wanted to get through that story and we can keep my train of thought. Our first super chat of the day is from Frank, who did a $2 super chat and says, shut up and take my money. Well, Frank, actually, that's the animation for a $5 tip. Thank you, Frank.
Oh my God.
Give me your money, give me your money.
He's fucking mocking the super chat because it didn't unlock that. Oh my God. That's definitely a big. You didn't give me enough money to earn that fucking animation.
Oops. Frank in all capitals yelling for some reason. With that $1.99 super chat, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I'll count it as a 2. There you go.
Oh wow. Phil added a fucking extra cent. The benevolence.
On the tip side of things, we have a few tips to shout out this morning. Our first tip is a $5 tip from Score. He says, all due respect, the holders no games coming out thing sucks to hear when Rebirth and Metaphor were skipped. Rebirth and Metaphor were not skipped. I beg to differ, Score. Now listen, please, with all due respect, I'm not going to be insulting to you at all. What you said is not factually accurate. Not. At all. I played both games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I played for 21 hours. I checked the other day. I played 21 hours of it. All right? And after 21 hours, people stopped showing up to the streams and stopped supporting them. I had a stream of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth where we couldn't even bring in 150 viewers, and I made $10. It was a 3-hour gameplay segment. I tried. Really, I did. People refuse to show up for RPGs. Now you're talking about Metaphor. I love Metaphor. To me, out of all the games I played this year, Metaphor is my RPG of the year. I'm serious. The 12 hours I played of Metaphor were a delight. I love the gameplay. I love the art style. The story was getting incredibly interesting. Everything in the game was good. I think I had one complaint, and that was that the optional dungeon was too tough. And obviously it's meant that you come back and do it later or whatever. But outside of that, I thought Metaphor was absolutely, positively outstanding. Okay? Seriously. And I played it for 12 hours, the demo. So basically, I played a good first chunk of it through the intro. By the last stream of Metaphor, again, I couldn't hold 200 viewers. I didn't even get $50 in support. What do you want me to do? I have to play stuff that people want to see and are willing to show up, watch, and support. Because this is my job. I know it's confusing because gaming in general is entertainment. And it's meant to be something you do as a hobby or relaxation. For me, it is, but it's also my job. I have to do things that people want to see because it's my work.
I love how Phil Burnell is basically saying they're alive in the fucking games to fucking make money for him, and it's nothing to do with him. When he's fucking blaming the game, he is fully admitting that he is powerless to fucking do anything whatsoever to make the audience give him money, because it's all about the game apparently. The game is responsible for making him the fucking money. But when he gets the fucking money, it's because people fucking love him, and they want to fucking own the fucking trolls. The narrative changes depending on what happens with him, and how successful he is.
Things that people are willing to pay for so that I can make a living. People will not show up, support, and pay for RPGs right now. I don't know what changed there, because they used to. But now they don't. My attendance has been very low, and the support has been very low every time I've touched an RPG this year. And it's every RPG too, just for the record. Like a Dragon, Final Fantasy VII, Dragon's Dogma, Metaphor, now Veilguard, like every RPG I've attempted to play in 2024 has had the same issue. So you can try to speculate what the issue is. I've already tried that, but I can't make people show up. People show up for action-based games like Call of Duty or Bloodborne or Street Fighter 6, right? They do. They even show up for my podcast. Today, we have 372 people on the show. We have, I think, around 30 people over on Kick. Oh, almost 40 people over on Kick. So we have over 400 viewers just for my podcast, right? And so, obviously, it's not me. People are here to hang out with me and have a good time. But it seems the moment I boot up an RPG, people go to sleep. And that's sad. You know, it really is. It is. And here's the thing. If people were more apt to support, for example, take a look at what happened with Baldur's Gate 3. With Baldur's Gate 3, for something like 4 months, I played the game. Over 200 hours, right? It was one of the longest playthroughs I've ever done. Views were down, ad revenue was way down, but some people did show up and actually support the playthrough, so I kept playing it. Okay? It hurt.
And here's Phil completely admitting that he only fucking kept playing the game because of tips. Jesus fucking Christ.
Give me your money, give me your money.
We've won bingo, by the way. We've won bingo. I'm just declaring a fucking victory now.
Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Well, there's no fucking, you know, beat around the fucking bush here. That's definitely a fucking bingo. Let me update the bingo to the prize fund as well. Actually, I forgot to update the bingo prize fund for give me a second here, actually. Give me a second here. I want to do this now before I forget, okay? Actually, what's the best way of fucking doing this? Wait, fuck it. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Enjoy some Scottish otters. I want to actually... The bingo prize fund is actually more than that. So let me try and get the total. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
I always think that it's my fault. Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. For now? Go. Into the money, stupid fuck. I love it. Go. By eBay. Hell! Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs. Why am I toxic? I love it. Hey, Mr. Brunel, you there? I am present.
Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It's Kevin's fault.
The topic I want to discuss is depression. Depression is not a joke. It's not something to be joked about with. You are not alone. You are not a horrible person because you have this. It's not your fault. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time.
It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough.
Alright, we're back there. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure that the bingo prize fund actually was, you know, updated properly. The last couple of days of YouTube support as well. I needed that to add on, like, the YouTube side stuff was also. But actually up to 219 buckaroos in bingo prize fund money for the month of November so far. Remember, at the end of the month, we're going to have a marble race. And so yeah, whatever bingo prize fund is, the one marble whoever's marble will be will get to win half of that bingo prize fund. If you want to have a chance to win half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure that you left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. But we've won bingo, and so yeah, we don't have to worry about fucking trying to pay attention to things in particular anymore. We can just skim through the fucking podcast and keep listening to Phil's bizarre, unhinged takes. You know, we're victorious. We have won today. So, what other crap is Phil going to fucking talk about here?
Hurt the channel though. It really did. Me playing that game as long as I did literally hurt this channel. It was a big shot, like boom, loss of views, loss of attention for like 3 months, and then I started bringing back action-based games, and people came back again, and it was a slow build back. It really was. But if more people were apt to at least support the RPGs, then I would consider playing them, even with low attendance and low views. Because that's another thing. The videos don't even get views.
Jesus! He's already admitting that. So Phil, remember Phil's fucking idea? Well, he needs the engagement. The engagement is key. If you're not engaging in the content, he's not going to fucking play it. But here he is completely dismissing views, completely fucking dismissing people and turning up in chat. As long as the money is there, that is the primary fucking factor for Phil Burnell to keep playing his fucking games.
Then I would consider playing them, even with low attendance and low views. Because that's another thing. The videos don't even get views. Right now I'm playing a Veilguard, the videos don't even get 300 views. So it's got to come, you know, it's a business as well as a hobby, but it's a business. It's what's meant to pay my bills. I have to play things people want. When people are not showing up and not actively supporting RPGs, it means that's not what you want. You know, I'm sorry, I'm just being matter of fact here, but that's the case. So, if, for example, people were like, yeah, well, if you keep playing Veilguard, we'll make sure you hit your support goal every stream, then I would keep playing it. Or same thing with, you know...
Imagine fucking him like fucking sign a contract. I promise to you, Phil Burnell, that if you keep playing this game, I will give you X amount of money for you playing this game. Sign some denthead.
With Metaphor. And people said, yeah, well, you're a support goal, don't worry. I didn't. I played Metaphor, it killed the streak. So, I'm not sure what else to say. You know, I didn't not play the games or skip them. I did play them, they failed. I can't make certain genres of game be more popular with my general viewing audience. I just can't. I don't know what else to say. You know, if people are showing up for certain games and not others, people show up for the podcast, if people show up for the politics show, but they're not showing up for RPGs, I can't twist their arm and make them show up and support. Okay? And I know it's sad, because it's an entire genre, and I like the genre. It's one of my favorites. But I can't, this is gaming culture right now, essentially. You understand? Culture's changing, and in general, what's happening is these RPGs are becoming more niche. They are. Why? Because there's too many. It used to be 1 or 2 RPGs a year. Okay, great, everyone get on board, we love these RPGs. Now there's 17 in a year. So now everyone goes and plays the one that they like, and now no one can agree on what's their favorite, and now they get less attention and less support, and no one cares about them anymore. It's the same thing that would happen if there were too many first-person shooters, if there were too many fighting games. It's the same. And that's happened before, too. Do you remember? Early on, in my time as a YouTuber, at one point there was like 10 to 12 FPS games within a year. And what would happen is they would all kill each other, and then ultimately only Call of Duty would come out on top because no one could remember the others. There was just too many. Now there's no competition for Call of Duty. It's literally the only FPS in a year. So it's kind of the flip side now. But this is not the first time this has happened in the industry. I don't know if it's just game developers find it easier to develop RPGs, so they're pumping them out at a more rapid pace or something. I don't know. But there's just too many. You know, if we had a Baldur's Gate 3 this year, I'd play it. There's no Baldur's Gate 3 this year. You should play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I did it fail. Oh, you should play Metaphor. I did it fail. Like, what do you want me to do? It's not that I didn't play them. I'm playing Veilguard right now. Can't get viewers for it. Don't know what to say.
This is what I complained about. And somebody fucking, that's what I'm saying, like, if we go out of fucking this full screen mode here, and we scroll back up and what super chat was. No, that one there. I think we'll still have it on here if I scroll up enough. It wasn't that one either, this one here. You skipped Rebirth. I rewatched your streams. You hit your goal in every one of them except 2 of them. So that'll basically somebody super chatting in response to what Phil just said there. I guarantee you now. And Phil's probably going to fucking call me a day or something.
Hey guys. Okay. Let's see here.
I beg more, Phil.
Someone named Richard Burnell took the $1 and said cry. About what? Cry about what? I don't have anything to cry about. I'm good. You cry in 2 cases. Actually, you cry in 3 cases. If you're really upset and sad, if you're really happy, or if you're in pain. Well, I'm not very upset and sad. I'm good, I'm happy, but I'm not like overwhelming, overjoyed, and I'm certainly not in pain. So.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Oh. See, Zanid made a point. Zanid says, people like turn-based RPGs, sadly most people don't like watching them. You know, I hate to say it, that's different than how it used to be. I used to be able to play any kind of game and people would show up. Now it seems like people want certain genres of game and then they want me to do other kinds of content.
I know a time when Phil fucking cried. I remember exactly when he fucking cried.
Again, it's not that there's no demand and no interest. It's that the interest is just not for RPGs this year. That's it. That's the one genre that's failed. Like, I've done other, think about it. I played Nintendo World Championships. That worked. Seriously. I played both retro and new fighting games. Both worked. I played a good variety of stuff this year. You know, I really have. Everything worked but RPGs. RPGs is the one common factor of failure for some reason. Okay. I received another $1 tip from Sarah. I know you don't get on with Craig and side scrollers. Would you support their attempt to create an alternative game awards, the real game awards? No, because they're just grifters. They're not the ones to do it. Dude, Craig is so out of touch with video games, his video game show failed. He rebooted side scrollers and it flopped miserably.
Phil, look who's fucking talking. Your gaming content's fucking failing your fucking channel. The things that are getting fucking views are things that are not fucking gaming content on your fucking channel.
And to turn it into a fucking political show. Why would I want him in charge of the game award? That's insane. That's just as out of touch as anyone else. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to talk about someone doing it just for the money, that's someone doing it just for the fucking money. And by the way, he's done shit like this before. Before he rebooted Side Scrollers, he did this initiative where he was raising money, where he was going to do this way to promote people and their content and stuff. It was this weird thing. I forgot what it was called, but you know, as I was searching the internet about the guy before I was on their show, I found this weird thing, and basically no one brings it up. It's like this weird thing that people swept under the rug. He did this big fundraiser campaign. It was one of those websites, raised money for this, right? And he raised thousands of dollars for it, where people were paying to be, I guess what was supposed to happen is you pay into it, and then you're going to be part of this program where you get promoted, so you're supposed to be able to get like, you know, oh, this is the way it's going to beat YouTube and Twitch. You're going to be able to get discoverability if you join this program or whatever. So a bunch of people paid in, and he just canceled it. He just canceled the whole thing. Oh, no. And then no one really like questions him about it or anything. So this is not the first time this guy has
I assume people got fucking money back for it.
like a big idea of fundraising for something, and then it doesn't work. You know, you tell me, give me literally one reason why you think that Stuttering Craig has the notability, dependability, or track record that he could run a game award. Seriously, name one fucking thing. This guy's been out of touch with video games for like a decade.
How about you on them, Phil?
Let's see here. Luthes did a $5 Canadian super chat. Says, you skipped Rebirth. I watched your streams. You hit your goal in everyone except for 2. Yeah, the last 2. When I stopped playing it. You're correct. Actually, he's dead on correct. At first, Rebirth was getting support. That's absolutely correct. I remember. The first 2 streams had good attendance and everything. And then, basically, when we got to around the teens of viewership, like around 15 hours in, the entire attention dropped off completely, and people stopped showing up and engaging and supporting. The last stream, I seriously remember this, okay? The last stream, this is $3 Canadian. Isn't that like $3 American? I should test. But the last stream of... whatchamacallit? The last stream of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Sorry, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Here, let me do this first, before I get distracted. I can't do this. Here we go.
He's actually busy calculating how much $5 Canadian is worth.
$3.55. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much, Jake. Some super chat says you are more in touch with video games than Phil. Personally, I disagree. I don't know shit about fucking video games these fucking days. Phil Bonnell. The thing is though, Phil doesn't play games to fucking enjoy them though, so he's not a fucking good candidate either. He's not fucking playing his games to fucking enjoy the fucking games and fucking experience the games from a fucking gamer's perspective. He is fucking approaching these games from a content creator's perspective, from a businessman's perspective essentially. He's not looking at the fucking games thinking, I can't wait to fucking check out this kind of thing in the game, check out that kind of fucking thing, explore, try this, try that. No, he's thinking, I can't wait to play this game so I can try and make money today. If it doesn't make me money, I'm going to fucking drop the fucking game. You know? So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like Phil pretended to be some sort of fucking authority in video games when he has no fucking passion for it anymore. Not only that, he doesn't get any fucking attention for it anymore. Like, you go to his fucking channel, you go to his fucking channels. Plural, channels, okay? And you look at this fucking shit, look at his fucking videos. Look what gets the attention, okay? Life is Strange, nah. Not it. The fighting games, nah, not it. But the Ethan Ralph sees the success of DS Politics, 1k views. That's kind of funny, okay. What else gets fucking attention, you know what I mean? But Daily Crap. Huge news on the podcast, almost 1,000 fucking views. The Level 1 podcast, 829 views. Level 1 podcast here, 1,000 views. The gameplay, nil. Not even 400, not even 300, not even, barely 200. He made a clip in Bloodborne, thinking and hoping it would go viral. Nah, nothing doing. 500 fucking views. And Phil was like, well, I was hoping that'll go viral. It's a funny clip. I was hoping people would fucking like it, but I guess not. The only things that get attention on DSP Gaming is the things that are not related to fucking gaming. Look at the numbers don't fucking lie. 2k fucking views. Veilguard early thoughts. It is the only thing that gets attention. Then you go to fucking React channel. It's the same kind of fucking story there. The things is somebody's getting some good views or something. I was like, some of them don't fucking get good views. Him flaming Will Ferrell 2 days ago, 1.8k views. DSP tries it, stuffing his fucking face full of food, Taco Bell, 1,000 fucking views. The old React content, dead. This newer shit, definitely doing better than the old React content. Phil's most successful thing he's doing right now has nothing to do with fucking gaming. That's just a simple fact. That's not me being fucking mean or anything. Phil's success is literally all due to not even involving video games. Yeah. His current success I've had.
That's basically we're at $12 now. Okay. And then, so let me answer the question, and then let me go to the next contribution. So the final stream that I did of, excuse me. The final stream that I did of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had less than 200 viewers, okay? Had almost no support. I swear it was like a $15 stream. And on top of all of that, get this, the chat stopped paying attention to the game and me entirely. I was trying to talk to them. They literally weren't talking to me. They were acting like I wasn't there. And they became a sports chat. The entire room was talking about sports. And I turned to everyone and I said, what the fuck are you doing? This is a video game stream. This is not your open chat room to start talking about sports. Like, I get it, you don't like the game, but this is not basketball chat or whatever. I think we were in the midst of like March Madness and people were talking about the basketball games, right? And I was like, this is not what this is for. So stop. And people, oh, let's meme that Phil doesn't want sports in his chat. No, it's not the case. Is that I'm here to put out a gameplay stream for you. I'm doing the game right now, and literally no one's paying attention whatsoever. So what you're saying is
the fact they've not. It wasn't attention that was fucking getting to you, Phil. It was a lack of fucking money.
Falsely things. I gave it a fair shot. 21 hours. By the final stream, no one cared about the game. I can't stream shit no one cares about. I'm a public streamer. I'm not streaming for myself. I'm streaming for a public consumption. The public doesn't want to consume it. You know, and you should know if you were there, you saw it yourself. I'm not making any of this up whatsoever. You know that.
And yet the audience keep asking for it to return. You get fucking requests multiple times every week.
Right? So there you go. All right. Balloon Kick with a $5 super chat. To be fair, you dropped or most of the best games. You must have a grammar error. To be fair, you dropped most of the best games this year. Not trying to be negative, just being honest. Well, that's a subjective thing to say. For example, if you're talking about Metaphor, I think I believe you. I mean, I only played 12 hours of it, but I loved it, and it sucked that I couldn't keep playing it. If you're talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I don't know if I agree with you there.
And there's not a fucking question right now. There's not a fucking question right now. How is Phil Burnell Club in any fucking position to fucking list what his fucking top games of the fucking year were? Where his fucking metrics for him, where he fucking completes them, is dependent on how much money he gets. Phil openly confesses to fucking just wage quitting games now because the support's not there and he fucking has to operate a business. So how is he in any fucking position whatsoever to fucking list a game on how good it is if he's not going to complete the game unless he's getting paid for it? He's not judging a game based on fucking how good a game is. He's judging games based on how much money he got for it. That is what the fucking Game Awards for him anyway this year's going to be.
At first, it started off strong, but once I started doing the content that was considered to be the open world content to add to the game, I didn't think it was that good. The first open world segment was good. The second open world segment was identical. And I was like, oh, is this going to be the whole game? And everyone confirmed that's the whole game. You get a story beat that's pretty good for like 3-4 hours, and then you get an open world that's just repetitive and boring. And it just alternates between the two. That doesn't make a game of the year for me, sorry. You know, it just doesn't. So, yeah. But I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe Metaphor. But outside of that, what else did I play and drop? You think Dragon's Dogma 2? I don't know about that. And as before,
Phil got lost in a brothel and wage quit straight afterwards.
Black Myth Wukong, again, I'm sorry. Black Myth Wukong suffered the same fate. That was a game that I played over 20 hours of.
Black Myth Wukong sold 18 million copies, I think.
And at first it was good. But once you get halfway into the game, the entire design of the game broke apart and failed. It was boring as dirt. It was
No, you got your arse kicked by a fucking boss and you fucking rage quit. Saying it was fucking boring.
Too much open world wandering with no guidance, not knowing what the hell you're doing. It was boring as hell. The combat was incredibly repetitive, right? And it got to the point where even though I was making advancement, no one cared. The attendance, again, fell off. It killed the streak. That was the game that killed the first streak. We were at 41 and the momentum was superb and everyone was watching my content.
Oh, the game killed the streak. It wasn't you or anything, it was a game.
I was still in that, 1 month of huge boosted attention because I was on Kino Casino. People were still watching me for that kind of drama content and stuff. So it wasn't even that, I didn't have that attention. It was there. Just people didn't like the game, man. Again, I can't make people like a game.
Phil, if that was true, then the game would never have got support in the first place for any other streams. How can you blame the game for not bringing the numbers and support you fucking desire and demand when there is a track record of the game getting that support and money on previous streams? If the game was to fucking blame, you would have fucking got no money whatsoever on previous streams of the game.
The game can only be as good as what it is when it was made. And there's some viewers. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, here we go. This is a big fucking retcon. I can just fucking sense it.
I'm gonna be honest. Ready for this? Some people need a dose of honesty. You're gonna get it this morning from me. Okay, you ready? There are people out there that are so beloved, content creators, that literally people will do anything to watch them. It doesn't matter if they're playing a game. It doesn't matter what game they're playing. It doesn't matter if they're just here talking about their day. It doesn't matter if they're talking about the news or politics. It doesn't matter if they're talking about their finances. It doesn't matter if they have a gripe and they're bitching about something. It doesn't matter if they're taking a shit or blowing their nose. People will still watch and send them money. You understand?
Phil, you made like fucking ridiculous fucking money doing a closet stream. Do I need to fucking remind you still? Hold on. Where's the stream Phil had where he fucking got out his fucking closet and made fucking bank? Let me just search closet. But it is there. He had multiple closet streams. $174 for just clearing that closet. $507. Phil made ridiculous money just clearing out a fucking closet back in 2022. There was no gameplay. It was just Phil emptying his fucking closet and being nostalgic about fucking things that is in his fucking closet. That was it. And you wanna know how Phil ended that stream? I mean, I'm kind of curious if I can find this shit. Hold on. Would it be on his React channel? I don't know how. Hold on. DSP closet. Shit, man. Hold on. Which version should we fucking go for here? I don't know which one to go for here. I'm not sure which version would be the one to go for. What's in DSP's closet? Oh shit, I think it was this one actually.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Oh, thank you very much to Cardetson for a super chat. It says, my reason as to why I say you're more in touch. You do live streams of games of fun sometimes. Mostly Rockstar when you want. By the way, you get a console for GTA 6. I'm not planning to get a console. I'm not planning to get a console personally. But yeah, I really need to go back to GTA 5 and complete the fucking Chaos mod. I really need to do that again. Plus I was actually starting to fucking customise the effects to include DSP sounds. Like whale rain. Like there's an effect in GTA 5 for the Chaos mod that actually rains whales. And I have a sound clip of Phil saying whale rain. I fucking included it in that. Shit, but hold on. I want to see this fucking thing here. What's this? Is it this video? Hang on. So it's not this one here.
Alright.
Huge find at the end. Is this the last one? I think Phil says something like, hold on, give me a sign here. This will be worth it, guys. Trust me, this will be fucking worth it here. Based on his current rant, this will hopefully be worth it. So give me a sign here. How many times if I can say support there? Sorry, I'm trying to see where would it be. Here we go, here we fucking go. I think it's right here actually. So here's what he said back in 2022 when he was fucking clearing his fucking closet.
But I just want to say thank you. Great streams today. Great stream today. Overall, it was great. And thank you for everything, for the support. Again, if we could do silly stuff like this together and have a great time, we do anything. That's one of the awesomest things I think we're learning from a stream like this. I didn't have to sit here and play game. I didn't have to react. It was just us chilling, having fun. You know, that was a great time. So thank you so much for chilling with me. And I'll see you all next time.
Basically, he's saying like it wasn't nothing to do with the game. People gave him money because they wanted to give him fucking money. That's what he was saying here back in 2022. And now he's having a go at other content creators who are getting money for doing whatever on stream.
It doesn't matter what game they're playing. It doesn't matter if they're just here talking about their day. It doesn't matter if they're talking about the news or politics. It doesn't matter if they're talking about their finances. It doesn't matter if they have a gripe and they're bitching about something. It doesn't matter if they're taking a shit or blowing their nose. People will still watch and send them money. You understand that? I'm not that person. When people come to Dark Side Phil, they come for different reasons. Some people cherish my opinions on video games, okay? Some people find certain—
Oh my fucking god, Phil, remove your own head from your arse, please. You're not that fucking important. Oh my fucking god. The delusions of grandeur.
I'm not that person. When people come to Dark Side Phil, they come for different reasons. Some people cherish my opinions on video games, okay? Some people find certain content that I put out funny or entertaining. Some people watch me to hate me, right? But I am not of that level of popularity where I can just play any game and people will watch it regardless. People will actually come to my streams if I'm playing a good game and watch in droves and enjoy. And if I'm playing a bad game, they go, wow, this game sucks, and they'll leave. You get that? That's just because, and again, I'm not the kind of guy that lies. Maybe if the entire time that I'm playing this game, I'm like—
Wait, what?
You get that? That's just because, and again, I'm not the kind of guy that lies.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Maybe if the entire time that I'm playing this game, I'm like, this is the best game ever. I can't believe how good this is. Wow, it's so good. Maybe then I retain more of an audience for certain kinds of games. But if I'm honest about a game, right? Like Black Myth Wukong started off very strong. I was actually quite impressed with the game. And then it fell apart halfway through. The moment that you hit chapter 3, the game is boring as dirt. They fucked it up. And that's on them. They definitely didn't have to do that. But they didn't know how to build a world that was interesting or a world that was well designed like FromSoft does. They did manage to emulate certain things FromSoft does. But they didn't really perfect anything different, nor did they do a good job of making that world interesting past World 3. You know, once you hit World 3, like, this is fucking boring now. And everyone agreed. Everyone watching agreed. So because I'm honest, now the interest falls off of the game. I could have lied. I could have said the game was absolutely amazingly outstanding, the best game I've ever seen, kissed its butt in every fucking direction. But that's not who I am. You know, and it's not. I'm not someone to lie and kiss a game's butt. 16 years of content creation. I'm not going to change overnight and become the yes man so that I can receive bags of cash in every direction and get tons of extra viewers. That's what tons of content creators do and have done, and that's the path they've taken. It's not the path that I've taken. So I'm not the kind of guy that can sit here and play any game and be successful. That's just because I'm too truthful, right? I can't make a game that's actually quite boring, more entertaining, unless I just sit there ripping on it, but people will laugh for 5 minutes, but then they want to see something else, right? So I'm sorry.
Using that logic, Phil, though, then why was Final Fantasy Rebirth successful for the first several streams, but not the last 2? If it was the game's fault and the game was so super fucking boring, in theory, you should never have fucking received the support for the previous streams playing that game. using your logic. So if the game's to fucking blame for not getting support, how in the fuck did you get support originally for it? For the previous streams? It doesn't make sense, does it? You would understand if you're getting this consistently fucking low support the entire time you're playing one particular fucking game. But if you're getting fucking ridiculous support the previous several times, and all of a sudden out of nowhere it drops, why is it suddenly the game's fault when it was so successful before?
You know, and in the case of certain games, like Metaphor, I'm sorry, I really tried. I loved it. Every moment I played it, I told you how much I liked it. I couldn't get people to like it. I don't know what to say. Again, the audience for that game just isn't my audience. And it sucks, because how is it that now that Metaphor, I'm not playing it, and I agree with you, it probably is the best RPG of the year, how is it that now people have an issue with it? Well, where were you when I was playing Metaphor? Were you on the stream? Were you supporting it? If you weren't, that's why I'm not playing it right now. So what do you want me to do? You know? Sorry that I'm a normal guy. I'm not some ginormous guy who makes thousands of dollars every stream he puts out, and then I have
Hold on. Well, there's nothing normal about you whatsoever. You demand $300 a day for playing video games pretty poorly. That is not a normal fucking thing to demand of an audience. You know? You demand people to fucking give you fucking money every single fucking day so you can stuff your face full of food at the end of the fucking week as a reward for them. You know, there's nothing normal about you, Phil. You are an abnormality to mankind.
the flexibility to play whatever I want, and it's kind of like, you know, it is fuck you money. It's, well, I don't care what anyone says or does, doesn't matter how popular a game is, I can play whatever I want. I don't have that level of flexibility.
Isn't it incredible that Phil Burnell is getting greater support now compared to fucking previous fucking years or whatever? And yet he's still looking up in envy. It will never matter how fucking much money Phil is given from his dent heads, whether on Kick or on YouTube or whatever. This fucking increased level of fucking, you know, support and positivity and the renaissance he's going through or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. So, because even though he's making far more money now compared to what he was at the start of the year, across the whole fucking thing, across Kick and YouTube and everything else, it doesn't matter to him because he's looking up in envy at the more successful content creators. The ones that can fucking just turn on a stream and fucking make bank. The top tier, the elite ones. And he looks up at them and goes, I wish I could get that kind of support. The support he's getting now, which is far more than what he's used to getting, is not enough for him to be happy. He's always wanting more. He's always seeking more. He's always demanding more. Because he's a greedy little fucking bitch. He can't appreciate what he's fucking got. Because he's always looking upon the envy in the more successful content creators.
Right now, Dragon Quest III Remake just came out this week. You notice I didn't even mention it? This is a JRPG. But it just came out this week. People are saying it's so good. It's so good. Some people said I'm even liking it better than Metaphor. Some people said that. Now, I don't know if I would like it better than Metaphor. I know I love Dragon Quest. I would love to play the remake. I didn't even talk about it. Why? Because I know this audience doesn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I just know it. So I'm not even going to try to, like, mess with that and get people's, you know, hopes up or whatever. Why would I? It sucks, but it's just reality. All right? And sometimes in life, you just have to focus on reality for what it is. To Loot Ace, to Bloom Kit, to other...
Jeez, I could... Cell Shader is asking how much money do you need for us to get a doner kebab eat on stream? $100 million. Nah, fuck off that. I'm not gonna fucking eat on stream. No one fucking deserves to fucking hear that.
Others who wanted to see these RPGs this year, I'm actually with you. I grew up playing RPGs, I love them. But they're apparently not working for the audience. I have tried, and they fail. I can't bring in viewers, I can't retain viewers, and I don't make any money. And this is my life and my business. I have to be responsible with what I do in the content that I put out. I don't know how else to say it. No other content creator is going to tell you this, by the way. You understand that? Every other content creator will make excuses, but I'm honest with my audience because I feel like I've earned that distinction in 16 years. You know, when I'm here telling you these things, it's because I want to be transparent with you and because I care enough about you and your feelings about games and stuff. People are like,
fuck off, you don't fucking care what your audience fucking think. Fuck you. Jesus. Oh, the fucking bullshit he's fucking spinning. Oh, these fucking deadheads are going to lap this up. Phil cares. Phil likes us. He cares so much. He's so honest. He's the most honest person in the world, and he wouldn't ever lie to us because he cares. He likes us.
You're not playing the best games of the year. You may be correct. I can't confirm that because I haven't played them through. You very well may be correct, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't make audience action change. All I can do is put out content and see what you like and continue to play what you like and cut out what you don't. So I don't even know what else to say about it. Listen, the way to change an action you don't like, okay, is to take action yourself. If you like RPGs, tune in and support the RPG streams. Watch the RPG videos after the fact. That's how you get more RPGs in the rotation. Don't you think that if people actually did attend and support the Metaphor streams, I would be playing the game right now? Of course I would. I'd be done with it by now.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
Give me your money. I was ready to. I played almost the entire down with an hour left, and I quit.
Give me your money.
You know?
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
I just don't even know what else to say.
Give me your money.
It also could be very simple.
Give me your money.
Streaming and gameplay is oversaturated, right? When I play an RPG, my experience with that RPG isn't necessarily going to be much different than another person's. Maybe just a reaction to a story element or something, but for the most part, it's going to be very similar. As opposed to Fighting games is 100% my level of skill, my level of input. Competitive games online like Call of Duty, exactly the same. Or Bloodborne, that's a challenging game. You get to see me take on tough, difficult challenges and overcome them. You get that feeling of, you know, risk and rage, but then perseverance. That's different than just chill stream RPG. You know, maybe there's just too many chill stream RPG streamers out there now, and they're much bigger than me, so they're sucking up all the attention for those games. And the thing,
that's got to be it, why? That's got to be it, Phil. Your predecessors and your fucking contemporaries are fucking doing it far better than you are. And they're more entertaining than you are, and they're more fucking worthwhile to watch than you are. Oh, poor Phil can't play his RPGs anymore, because there's people out there doing it better than him.
thing is also there's always some weird excuse, which I don't understand. Oh, Phil, well, the reason people didn't watch Metaphors is because you played the demo. And the demo was out early before the game came out, so people didn't want to spoil. What? If I didn't play the demo, I would have, well, Phil, the reason people don't watch play Metaphors is you played it too late. Everyone was playing the demo and you didn't play it. So now you're behind and no one cares. They've already played the game. I can play your game too. The excuse game is stupid. There's no excuses for this shit. It just is, okay? So, I don't really know what else to say. You know, I just don't. I tried my best. And, you know, it is what it is. If anyone else has some kind of insightful thing to say, I'm all ears. I just don't feel like there's enough insight here to figure it out. Besides, RPGs just did not work this year. Okay, and I know some of you were upset by that, but you could have remedied that by showing up and supporting those streams, and you didn't.
Give me your money, give me your money.
I'm trying to build RPGs, we donated, and that's starting to fail too. The last stream did poorly, we're doing it again tomorrow. If it does poorly again, we might not play it again. Okay?
It did poorly, but it still hit the goal for him. $150 is apparently not enough now for him playing that game.
What's funny is these people can't even dispute it. Like, they know I tried to play the games. They know I gave them more than a fair shake. You know, I can understand your frustration, but I don't know how you can blame me. That's what I don't get. Like, your frustration is warranted. I'm frustrated too. I like RPGs and I can't play them right now, but I don't understand how you could blame Darkside Phil for this when I've been trying so much. You know, I can't make people like a genre of game, and it really is a genre at this point. It really is. Thank you to Fatalis. Fatalis became a channel member this morning, and that is a brand new one, so thank you for that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. And then I received a $20 tip from a pickled boner. Wow. Well, that's nice of you. But it sure would be great if we get someone to get a bigger tip than that so we don't have to stare at pickled boner on the leaderboard all day.
Give me your money, give me your money. Give me your money, give me your money.
I'm just saying. Okay. Wolflike did a £2 super chat and says, try System Shock Remake again. Yeah, I was liking System Shock Remake. I really was. And, you know, I feel like it was working for two reasons. Number one, because it was a game that was one of my first games I ever played on my gaming PC, so I was able to play at super high quality, and it was actually coming through. You could see, wow, the game was running beautifully on PC. So it was kind of like a tech test. Number two, because I never played System Shock before at all, so it was me experimenting with an IP, right, that I never played before. So it was cool to see that. And also, let's be honest, because I was getting inflated numbers at that time because of the Kino Casino thing that had happened just at the same time, right? So there were three reasons why it was working. And the only reason we stopped playing it was because other new games were coming out that people wanted more, and System Shock Remake was not a new release, it was actually old, and I said I would go back to it. Maybe I would go back to it someday, I don't know, right? See, the Sparkle Dog says, well, Num Nums the Sparkle Dog says, I'm not blaming you. I wonder if people mainly watch action games because you rage. Maybe if you get more angry during RPGs. I don't know. I'm trying to help. Yeah, in general, a lot of people watch me for different reasons. Some people are here for the rage. Some people are here for the perseverance. Some people like to see me play a game I'm better at. Some people like to see me play a game I suck at and fail. Like, there's completely different reasons people tune in, I feel. That's just a thing that happens when you're a content creator for as long as I've been. That you got people who've discovered me from all different avenues and all different ways, and so everyone tunes in for a different reason, you know? Oh, yeah? Super Bonchan says, System Shock Remake will make you rage quit later in the game. Does it really become insanely difficult? Wow.
Who fucking cares?
Someone named Stuff Up Properly says, the issue is you don't streamline games. You just skip boring side quests and focus on main story that doesn't mean rushing. You have no clue, man. You really have no clue.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Of course you're fucking wrong. Yeah, here's why you're fucking wrong. Because you have no fucking clue. Cellshare is asking us, Kino abandon him yet? Not technically, no. Phil clearly wants to fucking do more and more things with him, but they clearly don't want to fucking do as much with him. The fact of the matter is, remember when Phil went to his way to try and fucking determine when Kino were not streaming so we could do his politics stream? And Phil settled on a fucking day of doing it on Thursday because as far as he was aware, Kino were not going to stream that night. And didn't fucking want to steal their audience, whatever. Well, guess who ended up streaming on Thursday instead? During Phil's politics stream. Kino Casino. The communication is clearly not great between the two of them. Phil Burnell's trying his best to keep in touch with them, but it looks like Kino guys are maybe starting to kind of think you're a bit too fucking needy, Phil. Also, people are saying there's a good pause. I mean, I do need fucking pauses for this fucking thing. Let's see if I can get a good, better screenshot. Like, the arms are too, the hands are too fuzzy. Like that. That might be a better one right there. It's not as fuzzy there, you know what I mean? So it might work out quite well. So let's see if I can get a wee screenshot of this. Not a bad wee thing, to be fair, you know, a wee pose. I've missed a few today, that's for sure. I've missed a few wee screenshots. That's my bad. But there we go. Oh, it's going a little bit strange there. Let's see if we can... Can we get rid of that? Can we get rid of this little blemish here? There, that works okay. Cool. Right. So let me just throw this in the member Discord. Oh, sweet Jesus, I just checked the fucking member Discord. Tacozilla. Without me giving anything to the member Discord already today, Tacozilla still created things. Mister's also demanded I send him things, so I might as well send him this one. I don't even know if he's still here, Mister, but yeah. I'll send to Mister as well in case he wants it. But so Tacozilla has created this Smash Burger dude. And also Mother Snortiza, known for all the charity work that he does. Thank you, Tacozilla. The Smash Burgers is weird. It's weird seeing. I like burgers. I don't like Phil. This is like me seeing fucking pickles and onions on a burger. Seeing Phil's face on a burger is equivalent to seeing like pickles and onions. Don't want that shit. Just give me plenty of fucking cheese. Give me plenty of fucking burger. Maybe a bit of fucking bacon as well, whatever. Get this shit off my fucking burger. And then obviously this Mother Teresa. Mother Snortiza, oh fuck. He just ruined it. He ruined our saint.
You do realize that's the philosophy that I used when I was first a YouTuber. You realize that, right? So from the years of 2009, I would say more like 2010 when I started doing this seriously for a job, through 2014-ish, I was someone who, when I played a game, my goal was to beat it as fast as humanly possible. I would buy a game, bring it home from GameStop, start playing it, play it. Within 2 days, I'd be completely done with it, skipping side content, rushing through, just to get the playthrough done, and then I'd be on to the next game.
So you're kind of like that now as well, though. For one fundamental reason. If a game is too long, you know your audience will grow bored of it. And you complain about that. Not from a gamer's perspective, but from a content creator's perspective.
You beat games so fast, some weeks I would have 3 to 4 games to trade in at a time at GameStop, and then we back then stack the rewards you would get. Sometimes I would get back 70% of the value of a game. Because I was beating them so fast. They wanted them back immediately so they could resell them at you know, and make big profits. So, yeah, like, that was what DSP was known for. Man, DSP is the guy who gets games on release day, beats it within 2 days, he's got a full playthrough of, you watch the whole game from start to finish, and judge for yourself if you want to play it. But you want to know what happened? At first it worked, and then here's what happened. Around 2013, 2014, everyone turned on me and said, you are the most lazy creator. You don't put any effort into your game playthroughs.
It's true! Phil, it was true! We were right! You were a lazy fucking sack of shit. You know, no editing went into this fucking... It was about quantity for you, not quality. You killed your fucking challenge, you fucking killed your potential engagement or whatever. And you were fucking milking that fucking machinima contract for all it was fucking worth.
Skip so much meaningful content, and then you don't know about it when you go to review a game. Sometimes you say a game isn't good, but you missed most of the good content because it was side content. And then you say a game's a certain length, but it really isn't because you didn't do the side content. And you never really get a full picture of what a game is because you rush through too much because all you care about is money. You want to make that playthrough, get it out quick, get the views, make your money. So Phil, you're a greedy, low effort, lazy creator who only cares about money. That's the criticism I got. So,
and it was true.
Once I started to become a streamer, I changed my philosophy entirely. And I said, from now on, we are now going to be doing full playthroughs. We're going to explore side content. We're going to thoroughly do these things. So then you get a full picture idea of what the game is. And people applauded me for it and liked the fact that I was taking my time with games and stuff like that, right? But that was a while. I think what it is gaming culture changes, man. It does. Gaming culture changes so much. It's like, so I started off one way. I changed to be another way because everyone demanded it. Now it's years later, people are saying, go back to the old way again.
That sounds like an excuse as to why he was allowed to fucking be homophobic and racist back in the day compared to now.
But I evolved over time. I changed as a person, as a creator. How do you go back? I'm supposed to forget everything that I just learned in the last 15 years and just go back to the beginning? And the funny part is, it might actually work. If I just went back to the beginning and started acting like original Darkside Phil, it might actually work. But that's not who I am anymore, you understand?
But Phil, you always claim that you never changed who you were. And you've always been the same person as before. True, honest, genuine Phil Burnell. Never bullshitting or whatever. Like, so, have you changed? It's a strange one for Phil. Phil always changes his mind on whether he's changed or not.
You can't ask someone to change so much, then they change, and then they say, oh, well, we want you to old Phil back. Too late. It's too late. You changed Phil. Now I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm a lot more mellow, I'm certainly not as angry.
Oh, we changed Phil, apparently.
Oh my God, what's up?
Thank you very much, Kel Denson, for making a nice little joke there. DSP is known for beating it fast. Yes, he does beat it quite fast, yes. It's a speed run, practically. Didn't count, no, you know what I mean? The camera was on, you know what I mean? But there was no counter on the screen, so it didn't count.
angry as I used to be all the time, right? I have different opinions on things. I can't go back to being 27-year-old Phil, yelling at every game at the top of his lungs, rushing through every game to pump out videos for ad revenue. I barely even make any ad revenue. You know, it's definitely different now. Wolf like another $2 super chat. RPGs will probably make a comeback on your channel. I mean, I wish they would. Wolf like, I'm being honest. I wish they would. I'm just as upset as you guys. I want RPGs and I can't play them and it sucks ass. It really does. I want RPGs back in the mix. I want RPGs to be a part of my key content. And right now it seems like it can't be. And it sucks, right? Well, I mean, I am in the middle of a resurgence, but the resurgence is not gameplay resurgence. The resurgence that I'm having is that people actually are listening to me and my opinions now. If I have an opinionated video to make about a topic, people listen to it. It's not, oh, that's...
So the gameplay doesn't mean shit, Phil. No one cares about your gameplay. That's the fucking thing you got to realise now. No one is giving a shit about your gameplay.
Darkside Phil throw that video out. It's, oh, what did Darkside Phil have to say about this? It's a little interesting. And like, it's a buzz. People talk about it in different communities and things, right? Very different. It used to be, oh, Darkside Phil, that clown of the internet, no one cares about him or anything he has to say. It's a little different now. That's a good feeling, right? And now I got people who come by for my different kinds of content. That's excellent, right? Yes. But the resurgence is, oh, well, people just play any game, everyone loves it. It's a different kind of resurgence. It's not resurgence for gaming. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I used to make videos that were just talking for 20 minutes on a topic, and the video would get hundreds of thousands of views. That happened many times. It's just, those days are long gone, right? All right, guys, but we definitely have to end the show. Let's end here. Tomorrow's going to be a heck of a show. Because tomorrow, we got to review all of the Game Awards nominees.
Oh, tomorrow's going to be fucking crap. I can just tell. Guys, Bingo is not... I can't see Bingo working tomorrow. You know, how are we meant to fucking do Bingo tomorrow when he's basically just fucking going to talk about the fucking Game Awards the whole time? I don't understand how it's going to work. This is asking what current song's playing. This song is called Endorphin Rush by Misery Merchant. So yeah, this is one of Misery Merchant's songs called Endorphin Rush.
I can't imagine how this one's going to go. The Game Awards nominee, I feel like you're going to have Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, and everyone's going to lose their shit. I feel like you're going to have Dragon Age Veilguard, and everyone's going to lose their shit. And it's going to be a shit show. Tomorrow will be the shit show awards. He should just patent, or yeah, he should patent shit show awards. Or he call, how about this? The liberal awards, the libbies. He call them the libbies. Welcome to the libbies. We're all the left-leaning media votes on awards that aren't in line with actually the common gamer, right? The libbies. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the Level 1 podcast. Tomorrow we got a good one coming. Now I'm off to play Bloodborne, which I can't wait for. Thank you guys for being patient. And tomorrow will be a good one. I wish you the best. Be safe. Keep your gameplay all day. And peace out.
Blah, blah, blah. Quick blah, 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 blah. And he goes on, fucks off to go to...
I uninstalled Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. 100%, I know I did. Why would it be still installed on here? I've already uninstalled that game. The only games I should have installed are Bloodborne and Dragon Age. For some bizarre reason, it's still on here. I deleted it already. It was there last time too. I wonder, do you think it had an update? Maybe it had an update, and the update...
Jesus.
I don't know. That's weird. I know I deleted it.
Why do we do it?
I know, they won't let me go. You must play, Phil.
Yeah, fans want
it. Oh, shit. But I did. Why was it not grouped? It was supposed to be grouped.
Dumbass. Control Z, that shit.
It was supposed to be grouped! I think I just have to be slightly down. I have to be under the insight. Insight and the chilling.
Cares.
But a smash burger on Friday would be great to try. I've never had one before. Any ideas for where I should get it, please let me know. But please, let's get the support going and get a good head start as I play Bloodborne. All right? I'll literally be right back in just a minute. And then we'll begin.
And he's fucking going on break to have a little piss break. No fucking, video clips for his audience. Because he's not on his PC. He can't have like clips for his audience playing because he's not on his PC right now. He's on his PS5 Pro.
I mean, come on. Of all the days. We can't let the streak end on 69. Come on, guys.
Beg some more.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Okay. No. Here we go. Excuse me. So we had run a poll. We had run a poll on my channel. What weapon do you guys want to see me use for the long haul in the game?
Oh, who the fuck cares? Let's just see how Phil's doing right now, shall we?
Or on like the second try.
He's not made a single dollar since... Hold on. He has not made a single dollar since starting.
For me, the final boss is...
He is still on $44. Oh boy, it might be in trouble, guys. It might be in trouble. Where is he? Hold on. You know who I'm talking about. Where is that Australian fucking guy? Where is he? We need that Australian super chatter. The one that gives Phil 100 Australian dollars every day. Is he in the chat? He does not appear to be in the chat. Oh no. Was it Adam or something he's called? Don't jinx it. He's done it every day, Bjorn. If it doesn't do it today, then it's like I've jinxed it. It's more likely he does do it than he doesn't do it because he's done it every single fucking stream as far as I can tell. I think he does it, sometimes he does it twice a day, I think. like one for the next stream as well, which is fucking just bizarre. Anyway, guys, we've won bingo. We've seen the rest of the fucking podcast as well. Same old fucking shite. Who's live right now? Detract to be alive.
Are you referring to them as like a separate?
We're going to live redirect to these fuckers. We'll live redirect to fucking Detract to be. Good stuff indeed, guys. I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for joining me for some DSP Bingo antics. It's good to get a full house to end off the weekend. I'll return tomorrow for some more bingo antics. Hopefully I'll sound a bit better tomorrow as well. I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best to try and get better. I'm going to wrap things up how I usually wrap things up. I'm going to play Notorious PIG Contributions, maybe the supremely talented Big Sir animations. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for keeping me right in the bingo card. The left side looks like a foot. The left side of what? What do you mean the left side looks like a fucking foot? Left side of what? Is there an auto that looks like a foot? I'm so confused. I'm very confused what you mean by the left side. The beach? The beach? You mean this rock? There's no sand here. Not trying. I'm so confused. Not my left. What? What do you mean not my left? Isn't my left and your left the same thing? Like I'm the other left. You mean right? I'm so confused. You fucking broke my brain. Jesus Christ! Like the other left, aka right. Okay. The other left, the far left. Oh, yeah. So it's not got too liberal now. Can't talk about the far left. Get on. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I'll live you that you guys had to track the beam when this is over, guys. But thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping right in the bingo card. Thank you as well for your support. It's very much appreciated. Back tomorrow for some more bingo, but until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.